Hey everyone, and welcome to episode 16 of Toll of the Dice. I am the owner-operator of TPK Games. My name's John Reed. Thank you for joining us. Please subscribe or follow if you can. If you're watching us on Twitch, it's twitch.tv/TPK_games. Yeah, and we're going to be having some fun D&D for you today. If you haven't joined us before, this is a homebrew D&D 5e experience in a world called Tropico. And joining me this week, we've got a slightly modified cast, so it should be fun. But first off, we've got the founder and operator of Flat Films, The Flat Films on YouTube, James Fight. How's it going, James?
I didn't shave and didn't put my hair up.
Me neither. We're looking good. It's holiday scruff. You're too busy doing holiday things, so you don't have time to bathe, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Just trying to keep my head above water. The financial waters of life.
The financial waters. Also joining us this week, the hottest improv star in Austin, Texas, maybe the world. We've got Michael Haywood. How's it going, Michael?
It's true.
If you keep saying that, people are going to actually think that I do things.
You do things.
You do things, though.
All the time. Except your hotness.
And you're so hot while you do them. That's the point.
Except
The
your
only
glory,
show I
Michael.
have going currently is in rehearsal, and it's for children.
Yay. Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
No, wait. Yes, right?
It is an improvised Alice in Wonderland show for children.
It's amazing. It's amazing. I'm also happy that we have Big Al and Little Al back this week. A focus on the owls in this episode.
It's the owl episode.
The reality episode, yeah. Without further ado, I'll turn you over to the DM, the co-host of Comedy Pending Podcast, and of course, co-host of #Trapped in a Cage, Jared, aka Just Jarbles. How's it going, Jared?
It's going fantastic. Take the cage challenge.
Please do. We need your support.
Please listen to Comedy Pending. Let me know if I'm funny or if I can be. I don't know. No one's told me.
Oh,
I believe in you.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. I'm super excited for today because Big Al and Little Al and Drum have a fun dynamic, and I'm going to do everything I can to fuck with it.
My two dads.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
It's like
That's so
Two and a Half Men, but not terrible.
Oh. Remember Charlie
hot
Sheen?
take.
Remember that?
Can we not?
How can you forget
Is he still
Charlie
alive?
Sheen? He
Yeah,
played
I
the
think
same
so.
role for
That's
20
like
years.
surprising to me. Of all
He's
the
still
celebrities that have like died of overdoses, it's really weird that Charlie Sheen still like exists and gets work.
You know,
He had 10 years, I think, there where like it was either going to happen
It was
or
touch and
about
go, yeah.
best. Yeah.
Remember when Charlie Sheen was like the craziest person in the news?
Oh man.
What a world we live
That
in.
was
We had
horrid.
no
That was
idea.
the brightest timeline.
Yeah,
It was not
right.
changed.
Like, have you heard that thing Charlie Sheen said? Whoa!
Oh!
Tiger's blood? What?
That's a snow cone flavor.
It is now.
Oh, before we get into the game, though, I just want to remind everyone, if you're watching on Twitch, in the channel feed, you'll see some pictures of T-shirts. They're limited edition emoji shirts for our main characters, Alphonse, Prince Titus, and Drum. Check those out. I think you can still get them delivered for the holidays if you want to buy a onesie for your, sister's child or your own child. There's some good stuff there, so check that out as well.
Or
Sorry.
as we discussed, small dogs, apparently.
Yes, we will. I think there's a way you could easily turn a onesie into a dog shirt, right? Like you just cut off the bottom. It's got little arms.
Probably. But yeah, if you're here for some escapism, hooray. If you're here for some realism, we got some of that too. If you've never seen D&D before, you're about to. This is my special brand of it. This is what I do with my friends for fun. I hope you enjoy. And without further ado, let us begin. Sparks inspire as fairies make fire. Glitter emitters condense your senses. The will of the wisp, which will be followed, their nature is nurturing a curious fellow. All apprehension is henceforth swallowed, and all of your songs strain to be bellowed. Fear not, adventurer, for my voice will guide you, and do not shout, but I'm right beside you. I am Jarbles Tavruna, Dogda von Grimnir, Arcanus Supreme, and Savant Soothseer. You've managed to enter the storybook nook, the Elderbook Grove, where only the brave and the clever can go. You're to be rewarded with what we may know. Destiny and Delights, the world's greatest show. Your ticket is easy. I barely make mention. Give me all your love and attention. For with magic and tales, there's always a price. The events I can show you are people's real lives. So you must surrender the toll of the dice. Use your vision. Open your ears. See as we see, and hear as we hear. Witness our heroes take form and shape inside your minds and hearts. The first, a dwarf, crafty and cunning, he's gunning for greatness in the path of his god, slaying enemies of dwarves and forging his destiny in the name of Clangeddin Silverbeard. Drum, Lightstone.
You guys are crazy.
Next, a young boy cusping manhood. The blood of gods courses his veins, and in their name he slays evil. The divine soul sorcerer, Alphonse.
I'm ready to fight.
And finally, picture a man, silver-haired, a gift of his Azimar ancestry, angels augmenting in his life and bolstering his charisma, the servant of angels, Alistor X Eltorial.
So creepy. That's so creepy.
When last we left our heroes, they had been tasked by the sovereign of the Bridge City Thumbir to investigate and eradicate a horror that can impersonate living beings. Our heroes are given 4 names, each a council member in their own right for the city. Forge Master Boulder Fury, Deacon Runeguard, Maester Longbrand, and Sir Irondigger. Silverbeard knews one of them to be a fake. Our heroes set upon their task immediately, being deputized even after leaving relations with the town guard unsteady. They seek out Irondigger in his tavern, the Bull's Head, and scour information while Alphonse distracts the crowd with song and dance. The next day, an imposter Dunbar comes into the bar. Can't believe I wrote that. He says he is tasked with bringing home the party to Zaveron, but our heroes learn the truth. He's an Oblex, a creature of great and terrible origin. Slaying the Oblex, our heroes confront Irondigger on some contraband, and Titus becomes the owner of yet another business. Gaius leaves to study some slime, and Alistor leaves to scry the forge, leaving the rest to the alchemist, Maester Longbrand. Tragedy almost befalls our 3 heroes as Alphonse, Titus, and Drum are all charmed. Alphonse, in a last-ditch effort to break free, summons the last of his magics to resist, and succeeds. With barely a hair to spare. Waking both Titus and Drum, our heroes rally and slay the Oblex. But the commotion causes an apprentice to drop a quick burning formula, and the place nearly goes up in smoke. Titus jumps the bridge and nearly dies. Drum saves him, barely, and Alphonse, letting his rage take hold, nearly unleashes his fury on a pocket of sulfur, ready to blow. But all is well. Our party is together inside Silverhammer's estate, while Titus heals and works out a deal with Irondigger, and Gaius studies. You're inside his office, and this is about 30, maybe 40 minutes after the crowd has kind of died down. Alistor has been summoned to this place. Probably seeing all the people running through the streets caused this commotion. And Silverhammer is just at his desk. His helmet is off. He's just rubbing his temples. Okay. One more time now.
I said I didn't blow it up.
Right. You didn't blow it up.
Because you said not to make a big commotion.
Right. It's what I'm saying is I told you not to make a big commotion. And
I didn't.
It sounds like you made a moderate commotion.
See, not a big commotion. Alistair, why is he laughing?
He's afraid.
Oh.
Afraid of your power. And he should be.
Oh, okay.
Silverhammer catches this and immediately looks you dead in the eye. Is it a threat, boy?
Wait, me or Allosaur?
Allosaurus.
When I threaten, you know,
It's true. He gets really scary.
I'm not subtle.
No.
Right. Look, the people are terrified of late, especially of you three.
Well, yeah, there's demons running around.
People are always terrified. It's their base emotion.
Just
Do you have anything to drink?
Yeah, I always have something to drink. He kind of meanders his hand toward a wall that looks like it's a bunch of statues. Towards
Do you have any
drinking.
more mead?
And Drum, knowing your stonework as you do, each one of these is a secret container for a different type of ale based on the god.
Ooh, do I know which god has which alcohol?
You do. You would think. Actually, give me knowledge history.
Oh, and I get advantage on this because of my stone cunning.
Yeah.
History.
Do you have any
22.
more
22.
mead?
Yes, I have meat. Go. Yes. You know what? Get some meat.
Do you have
Meat or
virgin
mead?
He needs virgin mead.
I don't have
That's
wine.
not what I drank last time.
It's better though.
Oh.
Do you have any apple juice?
Isn't virgin mead just honey?
Yes.
Honey.
Oh, I thought you meant mead of the virgins. No, that's a. Oh, you want some? Oh, human drink.
Gross.
He says to
Can I insight check to see if he really thinks that honey is what humans drink?
yeah.
11.
It's hard to say whether he fully believes it, but he seems to be at least indicating this towards you as though it's some sort of inside dwarf thing. That's
Yes.
as
human
much as
drink.
you can. With your 22 history, you would know that the whole purpose of these things is to make anyone coming in to sneak this alcohol out that Morden would have the best because he's the best of all dwarves. And that Abathor, being the greedy evil god, would have the worst. But in fact, it's a common misconception because Abathor is a trickster god and has stolen the mead, so that is the one you go for.
Is there a silver hammer statue?
There is.
Do I know what kind of drink that would have?
Oh, yeah, you do.
Is it good?
It's grain alcohol mixed in with protein to make you
Ah,
and furious.
yes, that's what I would like. I'm going to walk up to Silverbeard and just take a sip, little dainty sip.
So wait, it's like Everclear and like some kind of like protein?
It's like what the Egyptians used to.
Yeah. Sustenance and drunkenness.
Or like on Firefly.
Oh.
I haven't seen that.
What?
Here's why. Okay, time out.
No,
Time out.
no,
Time
you'll get
out.
time to defend this decision.
No, because I'll get sad because I know the story never finishes.
It kind of.
Yeah,
There's a
no.
movie.
Kind of doesn't count. Serenity doesn't count because
It's still worse.
kind of. No. That's just like no. It doesn't count.
Okay,
Alright?
you know what? We can
We'll take that offline.
we can let the audience hate James as much
Yeah.
as they do later.
At him. At the Flat Films.
At the Flat Films and tell him to watch Firefly.
Also, if you really want to show me, subscribe to my YouTube channel. If I get 250 subs, I'll watch Firefly. Okay, I'm done.
All right, there we go. That's our challenge. So you take the Clangadin and you drink it, and it's not harsh in the way that like whiskey tastes good and then burns. It's harsh in the way that pure alcohol is. And to your dwarven tongue, this is as close to whiskey would get in comparison to like a human tongue. It's far more potent than anything you're used to. And I'll actually make you make a con save for this one.
Okay. Does this count as poison?
It always counts as poison when it's
Oh, good.
alcohol.
I get an advantage. 21.
You're fine.
Hey,
Do they have any scotch?
No.
No, but this is really close. I'll hand him the the clang it in throat burner.
He hold on. He actually goes to you, Drum, and like he signals you over and says, could you give me the bottle of Vergarin?
I'll hand him the bottle.
You see a small god of luck, and he pops it open, and he just downs the entire thing.
Whoa.
Look, I'm not saying I'm not thankful. I'm thankful. I'm very thankful.
Better be.
You're welcome.
Your actions in removing both of these threats have been paramount, and you've done exactly as I've asked. His eyes shift to Alphonse, mostly.
I wasn't big.
But you're reckless. Everywhere you go, you appear to spread panic, cause property damage, and increase the risk factor. Now, I'm going to pay you for this quest.
No,
And I'm
I
going
destroyed
to
you.
ask that you refrain from further action within the city. But outside of Thumbir, it is another matter. I collect threats often, but there's one I cannot ignore. An old friend of mine has been captured. I've known his family probably generations. You might not be familiar with them, but I've received a threatening note, and I'd like you to investigate it. Could you do that for me? This is one where it's fine to go as crazy as you can, so long as you bring back my man. Is that okay?
There's demons in town. We have to stop the demons.
Boyle, give me like 4 days to calm down my people. If there are demons in town, I'm sure we'll be able to call you, and I'm sure I'll be able to spot it. But for now, everyone is around scared, and everyone in the criminal elements knows that you're around killing people.
We're not
killing people.
Right.
We're killing demons, and sometimes people get in the way.
And
That's
plus
their fault.
Drum brought her back.
Right.
Yeah, he does the hand waving, and they're fine. And if they're not fine, it's fine.
Damn straight.
Do you have more of this stuff?
Yes. You're kind of flushed in the face for a big fella.
Alistair, I've never seen you like this.
I've never felt like this.
Alright. Are you happy? Is that a smile?
Shut up.
Lord Silverhammer, kind of like edges in his seat. He's clearly exasperated and probably as drunk as Alistair right now.
Look, you're clearly exasperated. Just let us do what we do, and you clean up afterwards. That's what you do, right?
Hey, clean up. Clean up. You see him for like 5 seconds. Like you think there's a litany of words about to come out, and then he stops himself.
Just let us handle the scary things, and you can keep the peace. We'll keep things from escalating. Sometimes by escalating them. But it's fine. All right.
Where's your friend? Where should we start the search for this guy?
He looks kind of despondent for a second, and he gives the letter to Drum. It's all the information is in there, and I have the supplies needed. They're demanding a ransom, and there's no guarantee that he's still.
Ransom. That's cute.
We've dealt with such things before, is why he's so amused.
I thought maybe it was because he was going to get to murder again.
That might be true as well, but we'll see about that tomorrow.
Get what?
Nothing. We might slay evil.
We're gonna slay evil.
We're gonna slay evil. These
Gonna
ransomers.
burn them all down.
Ray,
Metaphorically.
No, I'm gonna use my real fire.
The metaphorical flames of justice that are real flames.
Ray, in Dwarvish, he says he just full on drops common and starts speaking directly to Drum alone.
Alistair, what are they saying?
Drum, I'm on level with you here, bud.
I don't know. I don't speak Dwarven.
I don't have a lot of options. Okay.
I feel excluded.
I figured that's why you were coming to us.
Okay, let's speak Celestial. That's Celestial.
Yep.
That's what they do to get amped up for a journey the next day.
It sounds mildly better than what they're normally doing.
Correct.
I can't deny there's a nice ring to it.
It's the language of angels.
He says without context.
Drum, this is a very personal thing to me, and had half my guard not been wiped out by you, I would have sent them.
Frankly, they started.
All right.
I just want to throw that out there.
All right.
Alphonse, this is all in Dwarvish.
I know. Alphonse isn't talking. James Spice
Yeah,
talking.
Michael is laughing.
Okay. It says, look, I've come to understand that apparently this was a necessary sacrifice. My men don't know that. But as one dwarf to another, as a worshipper is Clangeddin, as someone who goes out to destroy evil, I need your help.
I'll help you. You know I will.
Okay. Thank you. And if you come back with this man alive, or at least his body, I will
Yeah, let's talk rewards
Right.
here.
within the system, within my city, within the confines of the law.
And
And there will, of course, be alcohol and gold.
And
I'll exonerate you for murdering my men.
and okay, fine. How about my friends? Are they exonerated too?
Is that a constitution? Oh, Alistair's just drinking more. Okay.
I feel great.
So in Celestial, I want to talk to Alistair.
Okay.
I want to translate what we said with our harmony. I almost destroyed an entire city block.
Yes, and it was good. You did what you had to do.
Well, should I have done it? Or should have I done what I did?
Whatever you did is right. Just justify it after the fact.
Oh, so I can do that with anything.
It's
so
I do.
So I can use my power for whatever I wish.
Your will is the will of justice.
Oh.
Whatever you do is right.
Torn works through me.
Yeah.
As you near the end of your angelic conversation, it looks like Drum and Silverhammer have come to an understanding. And he pulls out 5 sacks of coin. Each one is embroidered with one of your initials. There's 2 that say Al. One's got a big A, one's got a little A. Says, this is your payment for last time. And he hands each of you 50 gold.
And
You know what? Persuasion. Fuck it.
persuasion. Yes.
Come on.
13.
All right.
Okay. And you don't have to pay me for drinking all of my Abathor or my Clangeddin.
And 15.
And if you keep being petulant with me, boy, I'm going to bind your hand in a box for a day.
Sounds fair. Let's go, guys.
All All right, let's go burn some shit.
Well, we should
All
probably go back to the deep and check in on Titus and maybe grab a sleep and head out tomorrow.
I think Titus has just passed out.
When you say
Yeah.
the deep, Silverhammer immediately goes, the what?
Oh, it's the tavern.
Titus spot that.
He's an entrepreneur.
Yeah, he has another bar in my hometown, Mog.
I don't know what his business model is or if it's very sustainable, but he seems very motivated.
I think it's based on franchising and criminality.
Making other people do all the work.
Correct. That one.
Ah.
I don't have much patience for business.
He writes this down, and in a bit of shorthand in a small notebook, folds it up and puts it in a pouch. Good to know.
That seems sinister.
He's owning a business in my town.
Well, co-owning. I don't know if it's like the deal has gone through yet. I think he might just be consulting right now.
Right. Well, as long as the paperwork is fine, I'll be good.
Okay. So you guys want to go rest up and leave bright and early tomorrow? Where can we find our horses? They were detained when we got onto the bridge.
Ah, I gave them to the family of the widows.
We don't have horses?
Wait, you gave away our horses?
As compensation, yes.
Compensation for what?
How can a horse replace a husband?
It can't, but it can be used for a great many things.
Wait. Your guards attacked us. We defended ourselves, and you gave our horses away to their families?
Oh, you're making Drum angry.
I don't have a horse, so I literally don't have a horse in this race.
Fucking God. If you'd like, I can lend you some of mine.
What about my cart? I had a bunch of supplies in the cart. I was building things.
Well, that I can find.
Okay, well, lend us... How about this? If we find your friend and bring him back, in addition to everything you said you would do for us, you will also give us horses.
Wait, what's he gonna give us?
Oh, it's just, he's gonna let us off the hook for supposedly... Anyway, he's gonna let us off the hook for some stuff, and he's gonna give us a little bit of gold.
We didn't do anything wrong.
I've never done anything wrong.
I know. Sometimes you have to play the game, guys. But right now I want horses. And I look at Silverhammer.
On the morrow, you can go to the stables, and he hands you, he writes a note, puts his seal in it, and gives it to you. Hand them this, and you should get exactly what you want. And before you take it, he snatches it back. And if you don't return it, I'm going to charge you. So bring back me horses.
Fair enough. Wait, hey, whatever. Fine. I'm angry.
Can I whisper to Drum? He never said alive.
You guys are the worst.
We're not going to kill the horses, little Al.
That seems a little much.
Oh, I'm sorry, Alistair. Did you hear what I said?
I don't know.
You make your way back to the inn.
Yeah.
You noticed you actually haven't heard from Gaius in a while. Oh wait, where is the?
Wonder where Gaius went.
Wasn't he researching the ooze? The mystery of the ooze? The secret of the ooze?
Yeah, secretly. Well, now that he's
analyzing the clues of the ooze.
I hope he doesn't have too much booze.
We really need to snooze, guys.
Dang it!
As you make your way back into the bar, Iron Digger is he's got a huge stack of paperwork.
What's the Apple situation?
The Apple situation.
Are they gone?
As far as you know, you burned all of them.
Oh, okay. But no, I thought you said he was going to take over.
Oh, yeah. He was going to finish them by the end of the day. As you peer down into the cellar, you notice all the crates are gone.
Okay, cool.
He's just got a mountain of paperwork. And he's like, you can hear him mumbling to himself. Now, is it Captain or is it Prince? And if he's
It's both.
right. Welcome back, gentlemen. I was curious, for business reasons, is he technically a prince? I mean, like,
Yes.
Why do you need to know?
well, I'm just trying to figure out if I'm part of his dowry or if I'm a separate entity.
He's
not a prince of here, so.
but he is a prince. Does that help you?
It helps a bit, yes.
I don't know if that makes this an embassy.
I guess it could.
Ooh, sovereign land.
I hadn't even considered. I can be an ambassador.
Diplomatic
Yeah.
Find out where
immunity.
he's from.
He's from the water.
He's from where the Tritons are from. Do we know where that is?
The water.
You know, there's a few kingdoms beneath the sea. I don't think Titus has ever mentioned which is his to you.
He doesn't talk much about his royal background.
Oh, I wouldn't imagine he would. Probably expects all of us to do the work.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm rather loaded up with paperwork here at the moment, but as you know, all the rooms are free for you. Would you like some food? Gracious deputized ones?
Do you have any mead?
Well, no.
Oh. Do you have anything that tastes like mead?
Plenty.
Can I have it?
I think we should rest up for the journey tomorrow, little Al.
Yeah, it helps with rest.
Don't you want to be tip-top shape to slay evil?
Well, last time I drank mead, I destroyed a lot of evil.
Wait, were you drunk when you almost burned down a city block?
Nope, completely sober.
I'm sorry?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. What's that insight for, Alistair?
Whether Alphonse was drunk when he burned down a building?
Completely sober.
Completely sober.
Okay.
Just trying to see if alcohol is Alphonse's problem. That's good.
I'm not a bad mentor.
No, nothing you do is bad.
Exactly.
Oh no, certainly. I couldn't think of one. In fact, hey, I'll tell you what. You go on up to bed. Get yourself ready. I'll bring you a swig of something nice. Maybe even two.
Oh, thank you.
In Dwarvish, he says to Drum, it'll probably be about one beer and one honey water. You know, human drink.
Water it down. Good idea. Maybe bring a little bread up. And do you have any food left over from the day that you were going to throw out?
Oh, well, I had to burn all the apple pie. I had to throw out all the apple mash.
Any stew or soup or?
I had to throw out the apple stew. I have rack of lamb.
Lamb on a bridge? No fish? Anyway, sure. Lamb sounds great.
No fish. Clearly, this man doesn't follow the law.
Wait, what?
I'll get you your fish.
No, lamb is great. Bring some of that up to the room too. We'll munch on it before we go to sleep. Make sure you have some bread waiting for us in the morning.
Of course, I'm at your service.
Thank you.
Alistair, I have missed you. I say in Celestial.
I am always here. I am always watching.
Sometimes life gets so confusing, and I don't know what to do.
Just do what you think is right, and tell everyone it's right, and then they'll believe you.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
It was beautiful.
Wait, Jerome, do you speak Celestial?
He is a cleric.
It's true. I don't think I do, though.
You would know the phrase.
I was
good
just
night,
saying good night to
Celestial.
him when I was going upstairs.
Drum, as you undon your armor for the day, and you're getting ready for the night's eve, and you pick up the letter, and you see it's written very hastily, and it reads, "We have Gilther. Send us your emissaries to deliver payment. 5 diamonds worth 200 GP each. Do not come without money, or he dies."
It's Gilther? Like the friend of Silverhammer? So I read this now,
Yes.
and they're drunk.
I'm not drunk.
You
I'm
seem
a
drunk.
tablet
You're
face
singing
quick.
You're singing songs with Alistair in
No,
the bar.
I was speaking Celestial.
That's our language.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I just thought you were singing. I'm not gonna tell them.
All Celestial is just him singing, and that's canon.
Yep.
So does it
It's
tell me?
canon.
Does it tell me where to go?
Yes. It tells you the location. It's a barn about some 14 miles off. You remember from the geography of this place that you'd be going back out through the gate, through all that burned land, and then up a ways. And then it has a little portion of a map burned off. And at the very bottom is a piece of cloth with a little insignia of Torm, and it's bloody.
Jesus. Okay, so
God.
I want to rip off the part of the note. So I want to keep the map and everything except for the part of the note that has Gilther on it, and I want to tear that piece off. And I want to take the clothes, that's the bloody clothes, and I want to cast Inflict Wounds to try to just like turn it to dust.
Oh yeah, sure. Your hands crackle with painful energy, and you burn the the piece of cloth away into nothing.
Okay,
It's
so
like-
now I just have a map
Yeah.
that tells me where to go. And yeah, I'm just gonna go to sleep
Okay.
after I eat some lamb.
And you rip out the part that says Gilther.
Yep, that's part of the thing that I destroy.
Okay. You wake in the morning. Once more, the light sits upon you. You can hear the waves of the river coming through of this massive, almost 10-mile wide river on this city that you're built on. And food has been brought to you. Bread has been brought to you. Each of you wakes up. Titus, as you check in on him, is resting. He's breathing shallowly, but well and steady. And as you check on him and you give him a little medicinal herbs, you notice that you think within like a couple of days he'll be back to normal. But the sheer impact of falling 160 feet damaged some of his internal organs,
Yeah.
and it's just going to be a moment. As you check in on Gaius, his door is creaked open. You see an open container of that little vial, and a few notes scattered around, and no Gaius.
Wonder where Gaius went. Guess he's not going to help us out on this one.
Are we all there or just Trump?
Drum, as you check in Alphonse, you also see the notes left open. You also see some of his gear taken. And then you see a few things left that you think he wouldn't leave behind. There's that tome that he's always carrying around, and it's sitting under the bed.
So it's like a safe to assume that he was kidnapped? Or should I make a roll, guys?
Okay.
JR Scourge.
Make investigation.
Can I help him in that to give him advantage?
Yes.
16.
16. Yeah, it looks to be There isn't really signs of a struggle per se, but there's enough evidence to suggest that he either left here in a hurry or he was taken. The door doesn't seem to have been locked from the inside, and it looks like the window has been left open enough for a body to come through.
Is there the ooze still there? Or is the ooze gone?
The vial of ooze is open, and there's no ooze inside.
I think the ooze kidnapped Gaius.
Should I commune with Silverbeard and look into this?
Yes,
I can scry him.
that works too.
Oh.
I have his book.
Oh, in your investigation, you also come across some of his notes. Do any of you... Actually, I guess they could be... I've never asked him what language this is in. Do any of you speak dragon?
No.
Nope.
I speak... No.
Okay. That his notes are lost to you.
Anyone know comprehend languages?
I wish. Gaius probably.
Hold on. I know stuff. No. I know legend lore. No, I don't. Sorry.
Well,
Okay.
What should I ask Silverbeard about this?
if Gaius was kidnapped.
I'm going to ritual cast this, by the way. So it's going to take me 10
Fantastic.
minutes. So I want to know if Gaius was kidnapped. What else? I have 3 questions. Yes or no. So was Gaius kidnapped? Is he still on the bridge? And
Is he alive?
is he alive? That's good. Okay. So I'm going to ritual cast commune.
Alrighty. You sit for 10 minutes, praying to your god, holding your hammer, and as you let go of it, it stands in place. The eyes of the dragon slowly start blinking, and its mouth opens.
What do you wish to know?
First, my friend Gaius, was he kidnapped?
Yes.
Oh no. Is he still alive?
Yes.
And is he still on the bridge?
No.
Okay, thank you.
Uh-oh.
The eyes gloss back over, and your hammer becomes immaterial. Or immovable, rather.
So Alphonse, Alistair,
Yeah.
Yes.
Gaius has been kidnapped as well. Don't worry, he's still alive, but he's no longer on the bridge. I think we should deal with the first kidnapping and try to investigate Gaius's kidnapping along the way. What do you think?
I guess Gaius can take care of himself.
There's a chance they're connected.
There is a chance
That's
they're
true.
connected. And also, Gaius, he's a monster hunter. I feel like,
He can handle himself.
yes. And I think it's a pressing matter that we look into this other kidnapping.
I mean, but why? Gaius is our friend.
I've met him once.
Yes.
I guess this is the second time.
We
He's still
fought
our
along.
teammate.
We fought alongside him a few times. I feel
He
like
seems a good sort.
I just
we
feel
should-
like maybe it'll be faster to deal with this other one, and then we can save 2 lives instead of just 1.
Is the other kidnapping? Are their lives in danger?
Maybe. I mean, I think any kidnapping is bad.
Well, then we should save Gaius, and that'll give us more force to.
The thing is, we already know where to go. Here's this map for the other one that's asking ransom. So with Gaius, we have to hunt him down. This way, we can do this very quickly, deal with these kidnappers, and then find Gaius, maybe even in the same day.
Somehow I feel like we're not going to find Gaius today.
Well,
Get out of here, you meta gamer.
But what if he's right?
game day or session day. But it's up to you guys. I mean, we can look for Gaius. I'll leave it up to you, Little Al. Do you want to look for Gaius, or should we just go to this point on this map and deal with these kidnappers that we already know about?
Well, if we can save a life quickly, we gotta do that.
I think that's a smart idea. Okay, so we got to go get our horses and ride quick. Should we investigate? Alistair,
What?
take a look around. See if you can find any clues. We'll go find the horses.
Very well.
Rolling investigation, and you're looking for clues specifically for.
Where? I mean, I don't like I'm looking for clues in Gaius's room, right?
Okay. So you find the open bottle, which is empty. You find these notes. You see that the chair has been tipped over, and looks like there's a little bit of scuff marks on the ground. And then there is on the windowsill what appears to be a few scratches from what you think might be scale mail, which you remember to be Gaius's typical armor. You see his crossbow on the corner, or rather next to the chair, toppled upside down. The one he's magically imbued with runes is on the ground. You think this is something that he would not leave alone willingly. As you peer out the window, it looks to be a 2-story drop, and you think there would have to be a very slow means of getting him out without being seen. You're not really sure how.
And we have his spell book, right?
You have his spell book and his focus.
Okay, I'm gonna hold on to both of them, and I'm gonna cast Scrying. So I take the mask off of my gauntlet, and the inside of it becomes mirrored, and I put it onto my face to see where he
That's
is.
so cool.
That's so rad.
I love that so much.
It's really freaky when he does it, because it looks like he has no face.
I'm just
cast
like
Scrying.
looking around with the mask on.
Sounds like a VR headset.
Yeah, basically. I was thinking of like what would be like a thematic way to do scrying. I'm like, oh, I have a mask on my gauntlet.
Let's all right. Let's cast this scrying. Let's see what this does. Will save modified by knowledge of and connection to target. Secondhand +5. Familiar -5. So you get a +5. Oh, do you have to roll a d20 for this? Oh no, they have to roll a d20.
Also, if it's someone I know and like they can choose to fail it. So if Gaius would know that he was being scried by an ally, he'd be like, yeah, here I am.
I don't know, it's XJR.
Yeah, but also I'm familiar with him and I have his possession, so it's like -10 to the save.
Yeah,
anyway.
no, it is completely. Unless someone has non-detection.
If anyone has a body part of him on hand, that's a -10 additional.
So you see.
I definitely don't keep body parts of anyone for scrying purposes. Definitely not.
Is that where part of my pinky went?
No, and don't pay attention to how much blood you have.
Your mirror inside your face, reflecting your eyes, suddenly transforms into a misty kind of swirl with blue light, and then the clouds in front of you part, and you see forms begin to take form as squiggles become lines and then harden into shapes, and you see Gaius in what looks to be a vat of gelatin, and it's crawling up his body, and there seems to be little tendrils of it sticking to his head. He seems to be in a state of stasis while goo is pouring down his face. He's got a white bag over his head, and he seems to be kind of wobbling back and forth.
I've seen this porn before.
My favorite kind of hentai.
Oh,
Slime tentacles.
Ugh.
God.
Yep.
They get all of
It went there.
all the crevices. Moves them up real good.
Okay, I'm seeing this from like a floating sensor within there. I'm gonna take a look around the area, see if there's any identifying, like, any windows or a specific stone type that I could convey to Drum that he could use his stone cunning to analyze.
Yeah. Okay. He seems to be in a cellar of some kind. Where there's as you peer around. Hold on 1 sec. I just need to double check something. This will determine how much you actually get to see.
Oh. Whole plan out.
There we go. Okay. Oh, all right. You get the full amount of time.
Hey.
So I'm concentrating on that for 10 minutes.
Damn.
All right. You see what looks to be a cellar with some overgrowth in it. It looks to be formerly used for, you think, brewing. But now all those materials are filled with this viscous slime that is pouring out this sort of ooze. And there seems to be a little rune stone dipping into it. And as it dips in, the ooze kind of falls off and then becomes little squiggles and starts growing and seems to be breeding some sort of awareness and intelligence and walking forward. And then you see a little light kind of cast itself on the ooze and it grows it to a bigger size. And it seems to almost take the form of guys and then fall down into mush again and then try again for the next 10 minutes.
Okay. And can I see anything, I guess, within that? Let me...
Oh, it allows you to hear.
Yeah, I can see and hear everything as if I'm there.
Okay, give me a quick perception check.
Perception.
Good. You got lucky. Yes.
16, nice.
That's good, because I have +0 perception.
Right.
And
All
you have
natural,
+5
baby.
investigation.
You hear outside the door, kind of, or rather, voices walking towards it.
I just want to fight them now. Why do I have to wait? They're so good at fighting.
Do I recognize that voice?
You don't. You don't recognize that voice at all, Alistair.
That's fair. I haven't been here for 16 episodes.
15.
You also hear-
14.
14.
You also hear, soon enough, you'll get to fight them as much as you like. For now, we continue as planned. She will be displeased if we kill him too soon. He needs to grow like the rest. They all need to grow. They all need to blossom into wonderful fighting champions. Contact the legions. The time is nearing.
I don't like waiting.
Yeah, I don't know.
Why can't they use each other's names?
Why isn't this a TV show? My characters just see each other's
Alistar, roll a D100.
Oh. Oh, come on.
This could be it. This could be it.
Roll a 1. It's a 1, right? Or is it 00? No, it's 1. There's no 00. That's 100. Come on.
What? Good thinking.
61.
No,
Shit.
that is not what happens today.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Sir Alistar. But you get no names.
What?
You get no names today.
Okay.
All right. And do I get any other information during the 10 minutes I'm scrying?
Actually, let me check. Oh yeah, okay. You hear?
And when do I get to fight this one?
He's not yet ready. He's an experiment. I cannot lose him yet. Don't you have someone to kill?
I have everyone to kill.
That's not really an answer.
I'm just so bored.
Can you please go outside then?
No!
Then you hear a bunch of smashing and thrashing around. And then you hear a voice invoke some sort of rite. Give me knowledge religion, Alistar, as he speaks in Infernal.
I speak Infernal.
Oh, yeah. That's why I'm letting you do this.
Yeah.
Oh.
Come on, religion. 10.
Or 19 with advantage.
You weren't able to hear the exact name, but you do recognize the sound of a devil's amulet when you hear one.
Devil's amulet.
Someone has bound a devil to do his bidding.
Wait a minute. Didn't we kill a devil?
We
Didn't we do
killed.
that?
Yeah, we killed the tiny devil once. Oh, and there's Boros.
I mean, we don't know any of this.
Yeah, we don't know any of this. Anyway. So when are we back with the horses at this point?
Yeah. After he scries, you make your way back to the horses.
Alistair, what'd you see?
Gaius has been kidnapped. It looks like one of those oozes from before is being made of him.
What?
He's in a vat. There's slime covering him, and the doppelganger of ooze is being constructed, but is not complete yet. I also overheard 2 people talking, and one of them seemed to have some sort of devil bound to his service. They were talking about wanting to fight us, perhaps, and that other things weren't ready. Jared, is there anything else I remember?
Specifically of that, one has a devil bound to his service. They didn't say each other's names. What'd you have? Religion 10, perception 16. That is enough to know that they're clearly in a cellar, a wine cellar that was formerly a brewery.
What does the wine cellar look like? Can you describe any features from it that you saw?
Yeah, with the 16, that is enough to remember the clan name.
Ooh.
What was the clan name?
I'm about to find out.
When Drum asked Silverbeard if Gaius was still on the bridge, it said yes or no?
He said no.
No. So he's not near us.
He's not on the bridge.
Okay.
No, it's not on the bridge.
But he's in Moog.
Ah.
That's James Fike guessing, not Alphonse.
Well, we've got a quick path to Moog.
Yeah, it's true.
You sure do. Why not go there and visit? Come on, take a load off. Get a mug.
Do I know the map that I was given? Were there any names on it? It was an old family farm name, and that's what I'm trying to pull up right now. Okay, so the name of the cellar is the same as the name on the map.
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting. I think these are connected, guys.
It's
They're connected?
Yeah, the cellar is from the family
Longball,
and that's the farm that we're supposed to go to for the ransom.
Well, let's go.
That works out splendidly.
Let's ride quick.
As you ride, Drum, you're given a message in your head as via the spell message.
Yes.
And it seems to have been cast at a higher level, or on some sort of repeat. And you hear the voice of Paps in your head. I hope this finds you well, young masters. I cannot thank you enough for returning Donnie to us. We are anxious for you to bring back Alastor in chains, and Donnie in bright spirits. I'm sure you're doing your best. I'm healing up well, and a passing gnome has crafted me a mechanical appendage that I might resume my duties. I haven't found trace of the cloaked assassin that attacked us, and Priestess Arafrala is quite upset about the loss of her shack. But she resigned when she heard Alphonse was involved. I've called in some favors and expect to catch a lead soon. Burn any letter you receive and only message me via Raven or magical means. I believe in you. Bring that villain to justice. May Saloon guide your nights, Grom keep you bright, and Kirith give you sight. Your faithful friend, Paps.
Only Drum heard that.
Yeah, that enters his mind psychically.
And it's not sending, right? So I can't respond.
Actually, I think...
And message you can
is the one you can
respond.
respond.
You can respond to both, though.
You can respond to both, yeah.
Do I have a word limit for a message?
This seems to have been cast through extra magical means.
Okay.
So you think you have at least a good paragraph in you.
Okay.
Let's say 30 words.
I just want to say Donnie was overtaken by a demon, which we dispelled. We're not sure if he's still, if it was an imposter or not. Long story. Right now we're on the trail. I'm not speaking this out loud, right? This is like mental.
Yeah.
Right now
He's
we're
just talking to himself.
Right now we're on the trail of Gilther. I haven't told Alphonse. I hope he deals with it okay. See you soon. Love
Nothing
always.
about me. Yeah.
Well, yeah, we're supposed to take you in.
No, yeah, I know. I know.
Yeah.
Avoiding that one.
Oh, man.
Alistair who?
Yeah.
So it's about half a day's journey through all this tarnished farmland. And once more, the rains have kind of come and gone and taken away most of the smoldering fires of the plains. And all that's left are these gray, black, shambling barns. No longer any people in them. And as you go up through some more country roads, as the brush gets thick and you enter some more tree kind of hill area, you find your way to the oh god, I forgot their name. Long Mall estate. It's a shabby looking farm, although it's kind of massive. The paint is faded, and there seems to be a young dwarf, well, relatively young dwarf, outside. He seems to be gardening. He's whistling a merry tune. And you can see this. Oh, hail, strangers!
Hi there.
How's it going?
Oh, it's a good day. It's a good day to farm. What business do you have here up on the old Longball estate?
Oh, this is the Long Ball Estate.
Oh, sure.
We were just passing by and needed a little rest and a drink.
Oh, well, I'd certainly love to accommodate. You're very welcome to stay. If you'd just like to, put your horses in the stable and leave your weapons at the door. I'm afraid my wife doesn't accommodate that sort of thing.
Well, my hammer is bound to me by magic, so I'm not able to leave it at the door, as you say.
Ooh. He kind of looks up and down your hammer. Oh, I see. Well, that's not so much of an issue. Is there any way you could shrink it down?
I don't have that kind of magic.
I dismiss my bow. Actually, no, I don't have it summoned because I'm not in battle. No, I am unarmed.
We're just
Wink.
We're just really curious about your farm. Do you mind if we just walk around? We won't cause any trouble.
Persuasion.
Damn it. The one time it fails me. 12.
12.
Got 3. That's dumb.
Oh, well, you're certainly welcome to walk around if you lend a helping hand.
Sure, of course. What do you need help with?
Oh, well, I don't know if you notice old Derek over there, but he's having a hard time getting those bales of hay out.
Okay. I run over to old Derek. Hi, old Derek. I'm Alphonse.
Huh?
I heard you need help with these bales of hay.
Oh, certainly. They're very heavy.
I'll give it a go.
All right.
I only got a 7.
Use all of your back now.
Ah!
Oh, 7?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Dex save.
Dex save?
Oh god.
Yeah. Yeah, give me a dex save.
20.
Nice.
All right, you roll out of the way as the barrel of hay comes falling down on you.
Yeah!
Perhaps maybe you should go do other things.
No, I can do this. Try again.
Well, okay. Let you
I
give
got
it
a
one.
7!
Dex save.
Jeez.
7,
Use,
come
use your
on!
magic, Alphonse.
All right, you take 9 bludgeoning damage.
Kenny in the chat says, "Use your magic legs."
My magic
Sorry, that was
legs?
brilliant.
Well, you certainly have spirit.
Ah!
9!
9! Come on!
Oh dear. Well, we're gonna need the help of your friends. Yeah, that's an awful lot of hay. The farmer, who still hasn't introduced himself, turns to you and says, "Would you mind helping your friend?"
Mm.
Can I get hit again?
If I use animate objects, would it only animate one piece of hay?
I think you could treat a bale as a single object.
You could treat a bale as a single.
How big? Because it tells me how many I can lift that way.
Pretty light.
How many? Question: how many? What's your limit on medium creatures or medium objects?
Medium. I'm not sure. Where does it say it? It's a bonus action. You can mentally command. Large targets count as 4. Medium targets count as 2 objects. You can do up to 10, so 5.
5. Okay, yeah, that's enough to get all the bales of hay out.
Okay, so I'll animate objects and at 5th level and just get all the bales of hay out.
Ooh, that's some mighty fine magicking you're doing.
Well, I learned from the best.
I used to be able to do that.
He was transformed recently.
As soon as he says that, my eyes just burn fire.
Now that's something special. Ooh, how do you do that?
Don't worry about it. It's fine. What else do you need help with?
Oh, well, how about we all just go inside and eat some food? Don't
I
wanna
had some questions about the land, the business here.
Oh,
Do you
well, I
have
don't-
any good dwarven estate probably has a cellar of specific vintage, family brew?
Oh, well, that's not for sale. I'm sorry. I'm sure you're interested, but I'm not going to give
Oh,
it
I'm
up.
not looking to buy. I just like to appreciate the culture.
I want
I
to use
look
this
around?
discussion as a distraction to pull Alphonse aside.
Oh.
But I just
Sure.
wanted to say that, so that we can rewind when it's time.
You got it.
So what is the long mall brew?
Well, I'm not going to give it all to you, but if you'd like to stay down for dinner, I can give you a sip.
Oh, I'd love to see the cellar. I appreciate the dark, dank, the
That's
smell of the earth,
Deception.
Let's get my feet dirty. Roll
Alistair-
around in the mud.
Alistair doesn't know much about alcohol.
I like to pet the worms. Really see how they do it.
He's also not very deceptive.
No, he's not. I'm very excited about this.
Yeah, +5.
Oh,
You got 22.
I am very charismatic.
Okay. Unfortunately, I rolled a 20 for my insight.
A natural 20?
Well, it still has to be at a 22, but yeah. And the farmer's eyes furrow. Now listen here, fella. You can't just come around lying to a dwarf about what you're really after. If you want to purchase me land and you want to purchase me secrets, you're going to have to offer up a whole lot more than that.
Okay. I cast the cantrip Friends on him.
Nice.
Oh,
Come on, can't you just give me a little look between two enthusiasts of the brewing arts? So I get advantage on that.
yeah. They get advantage on the. Okay. Well, it still doesn't beat your spell save.
No, like I get advantage on. Actually, let me check how Friends works.
That was a spell save.
I've never actually used this cantrip before, but I've had it since the start.
Drum, what you want to talk about?
Alphonse, I didn't want to tell you, but now that we're here, I just want to let you know the person we're trying to find that was kidnapped is Father Gilther. Stay calm.
What? What?
He's the person we're trying to save right now.
Where is he?
He should be here. This is the location on the map that I was given. I didn't
He was the one kidnapped?
Yes, relax.
He's the one about to die?
Stay calm. Nope.
I run away.
About to die.
I go straight to the old guy and I tackle him.
The old man?
Yeah.
Oh,
The old man or the farmer?
Whoever Alistair is interrogating.
Oh, the fuck.
Okay, that's initiative.
Oh, shit.
Do I get the tackle off?
Click on your tokens.
You're gonna need to do an athletics versus his dex, but
Click on your token and do initiative. Athletics, you say?
Why am I? Ugh, I hate when I.
10.
oh man, he really beat you guys for initiative.
Shit.
Yep.
Oh,
Out-
critical.
Okay, athletics versus dex. Ooh, looks like he got that too.
No, not the farmer. Oh, you're interrogating the farmer. Okay, then yeah, the farmer. Okay. Well.
Okay. As you run to lunge to tackle him, the farmer immediately puts his hand on Alistair's chest. Look out! He's trying to get us, friend!
Oh yeah.
He wants a recipe!
Wait,
Next
who does he say that to?
You.
He says that to Alistair. But don't you worry, I've got something else up my sleeve. And he pulls up a withered old finger and points to Alphonse.
Oh shit.
Oh jeez.
I'm gonna need you to make a
Dexterity save?
strength save.
Strength save. 14.
Come on.
That's not enough. I have a feeling.
You're gonna take 36 necrotic damage.
Shit.
And out of his hand, shadowy tendrils wrap around your body and restrain you to the ground, holding down your hands. The farmer's eyes glow with a bright red black flame.
What?
Thought you could get one on over on the long moles?
Did you say 36 points of damage?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Holy shit.
Next up is Drum.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on Alphonse.
Okay.
So he's got +2 to his AC. Okay, and then I'm just gonna, because that's a bonus action. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna step up, and I'm just gonna take a slug at him with my Dragonhead Warhammer.
Oh man.
17 to hit.
17 will do it. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, break his concentration. I hope it's concentration.
18 points of damage, 11 bludgeoning, and 7 lightning.
11 bludgeoning and 7 lightning. Oh man. In Dwarvish, he says, "You'll never get my recipe.
You're hurting my friend.
He attacked me."
Yeah, well, this is a little extreme.
A man has a right to defend his property. Alphonse, repeat the saving throw. Ooh. As you try to unbind yourself, they just even tighter, restraining your arms.
Shadow of Moil or Hunger of Hagar?
You don't know.
Yeah. I am a warlock. I might.
Yeah, actually, Alistar, this looks really familiar to you.
Yeah, like I fight dark arts users all the time, and I'm like familiar with them. I just don't generally use them.
Alistar, you are up.
Arcana. 20 Arcana to know what type of magic this is.
This is, oh boy. This man is not necessarily even an acting being anymore. This is clearly warlock magic. But it's one of a warlock that is pissed off his god. And now he's acting in servitude towards it. It is the magic of a warlock that is restrained to doing only a certain type of bidding. You notice normally, as your power is something that you own now from your master. The way this man moves, you can tell something is channeling him as sort of a focus.
Okay.
Don't worry, friend. We'll survive this.
Oh, was the strength save my entire turn, or could I have done like something?
It's your action.
Okay, never mind.
He's up again.
Wait, I didn't.
No,
That wasn't my whole turn.
Oh, okay. What would you like to do, man?
I'm worried
Let's just
about.
calm down. I put my hand on him and I cast Banishment.
Whoa!
Nice.
Oh man, that's a charisma save.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
he fails.
there we go.
Well, I suppose for
So are the tendrils off now?
Good job.
yeah, they just kind of.
Now we have a minute.
The old man turns around, just kind of like terrified. What did you do? What did you do to my master?
And I start sprinting towards him. Because I'm going to tackle him.
Detain him!
Detain Alphonse?
Oh, my eyes are like full on fire right now, by the way.
And so like after I banished him, I then like I'm gonna summon my bow and just like point it at that spot. And
Okay.
because I figure I'm gonna keep holding the spell for a minute, and if he isn't of this plane and he then he'll stay wherever I banished him to, and if he is of this plane, then he'll pop back, and then I'll just like take him out. Yeah.
I'm gonna cure wounds at 3rd level on Alphonse before he can run away.
Okay, well he's already attacked the old man,
Oh,
so we're
yes,
still in
okay,
initiative
never
then.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Glenn, it's your turn.
Well, he couldn't have run over there if we're in initiative still,
Yeah, because
because it would be my turn.
Yeah, it's Drum's turn first.
Well, you would have 3 free turns, but Alphonse is attacking this man, so we're staying in initiative is what I'm saying.
Okay, so since we're in initiative, before he can leave, I'm gonna cast cure wounds on him at 3rd level.
Okay.
So 17 or 5 and 15 and 7 is 22.
2.
I'm bad with sevens. So 22 points
Thank
of healing. And I'll end my turn. I'm still holding the Shield of Faith. How many turns does that give?
It's a minute.
10 minutes.
So 10. Oh, 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Damn, okay. So since it's my turn, I want to tackle the old man.
Okay, make an
For being
athletics
a
check.
spellcaster, you're doing a lot of physical work.
Yeah.
Well,
Seriously.
Alphonse isn't in a great mental state right now. 17.
All right, you get him.
I got him?
Yeah, you got him.
Great. I'm going to hold on. Oh, that takes an action. Anyway, I'm gonna scream, "Where's Gilther?"
Huh?
I want to just like, since I kind of grappled, like slam him against the ground and just scream again, "Where's Gilther?"
I don't know who you're talking
Slam.
about.
Where is he?
Why are you doing this?
Slam.
Intimidation. With advantage.
22.
Inside. They're all inside.
I get up and just sprint towards inside.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
We're going to run up. I mean, I'm going to run after him.
I think you can do that on your next turn because how much movement do you have left?
No, he isn't.
I
he's got
was
one.
right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 20. So I have 10 feet of movement left.
10 feet of movement. Okay. So you get that far. Alphonse. Sorry, Alistor. You're still holding the bow?
Yeah, I'm holding the. I guess now I actually would be my action where I summon my bow and I ready the action to, like I'm going to position to where, so whatever direction he was facing, I'm going to go to behind him and just draw the bow and wait.
Okay.
Alphonse, you go find Gilther. I'll wait here for this old man.
Drum, you're up.
Okay, so as I'm going to just dash to the door to try to stop Alphonse, I'm going to say, "We should all stick together." And then, Alphonse, just wait. We need a plan. And I'll end my turn.
Okay.
So as he says that, my eyes are just like glowing hot red, and then ever so often there's just like this black like electric spark that like goes through it like a current. So I'm just gonna keep dashing to the door.
Okay.
Can I get past Drum, or does that have to be a thing?
Unless you mean like the door is wide enough open for two of you to come through.
Great, because I'm going as far as I can in that door to see what's up.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So Drum gets through the door.
Yeah,
Alphonse gets through
I'm
the door.
right at the door.
Ooh,
and he can
actually,
bolt.
I'm sorry. Before I move, I'm going to do this. I'm going to cast haste on myself.
Oh, so you're not going to be able to dash, but it's okay. You're still there.
But I still get double my movement speed. Because it's
Okay.
haste.
Right.
Drum, I need you to make 2 wisdom saves.
Okay. Do I have something? Oh, yeah. I don't have it up right now. 1.
Damn.
Oh, wait. Actually, that is 2, right? Technically. Anyway, 26 and 26.
Jeez.
What the dicks, man?
Oh, that's what happens when he actually rolls.
That's the first time you've ever like blown away a wisdom save.
That's the thing, is like wisdom's supposed to be my best.
Okay.
So, Shield
so-
of Faith is still on me, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have Shield of Faith and Haste active.
Yeah,
Your
so I have
AC
plus
is
4
like-
to my AC, so I'm at 17. Anyway, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're actually like able to maybe take a hit.
Maybe.
Hey, that's good because you about to.
Well, you about to.
Oh, wow.
Yes! Nothing hits yet!
That's hilarious.
It's like a blur as you dodge between them.
Right. Oh, and I have advantage on dexterity saving throws.
3.
I get additional action that can only
Haste
be
is
used
very
to
good.
take.
Yeah, haste is
the
good, but you get
attack.
paralyzed after 6 turns.
You take 22 piercing damage as 2 spears fly at you through the room.
I do.
Yes.
I do. Okay.
And then
One,
from the
two,
other
three,
side,
four,
1, 2,
five,
3.
6.
And then another 11. As just a slurry of spears hits you, and you see what looks to be man and woman in rough garb. You think studded leather and holding shields are just kind of laughing around as though they've been waiting for this moment. Finally!
Oh, finally!
So that was Alphonse's turn.
Man, I'm really glad I did haste.
Alphonse's turn. Alistor.
I'm still holding position. I'm gonna, when he reappears, I'm gonna like basically hamstring him. So I have because I don't want to just immediately kill him. That's not productive. So I'm gonna like shoot him through the knee.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, just like tear his tendons.
You know, he used to be an adventurer.
He used to be a farmer, and now he's gonna take a
Arrow to the knee.
magic arrow through the back of his knee, and he's never gonna walk again.
Oh my god. Okay. Drum.
I don't
you're
fuck
up.
around, but I'm also not gonna just like kill him because what's the? Wait, actually no, I can kill him because I can talk to corpses.
Yeah, there you go.
I think about that and I move the arrow back up. And I have that invocation. I can just do that.
Alrighty. I'm going to show you a little bit inside since Alphonse and Drum are in here.
So how many people hit me? Or how many attacks were at me?
6 spears threw at you. 3 of them landed.
Okay.
Actually, I think those shield bashes are with advantage because you didn't see the guy.
Check.
Oh shit. Then
Wait,
fuck.
are they or aren't they?
Just want to double check. Yeah.
Wouldn't that be sneak attack, not advantage? Wouldn't they just get sneak attack damage if they hit?
It's not a sneak attack thing. It's
Yeah.
just a surprise thing. But you were already engaged in combat, so you weren't really surprised. That's why I'm just trying to gauge. Oh wait, I'm looking for your tokens. That's what I was doing when I was answering your question.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I
This is
got
good,
distracted by running the game.
Woo!
How many feet?
And you see these people inside. Drum. There's a man directly in front of you. His eyes are swirling. Actually, wait, hold on. Not bad. It's over this way. Yeah, there's a man right next to Alphonse. There's a woman down here. Man over here. Each one of them is wearing a bunch of armor. Their bodies are tattooed and carved in what looks to be some of that writing that you saw on Alistair's armor. You think it's infernal. You're not entirely sure which one of these beings cast some sort of wisdom saving thing on you, but it felt familiar as to the ooze.
Oh shit, the ooze is here. Okay, so what gives us? It's Beacon of Hope gives us wisdom save advantage. Yeah. Okay, I've got to decide what I want to do here. I need to save Alphonse. How? So the doorway is this big?
Pushing myself and speak with dead in case I need to use that.
Yeah.
So it's a 20-foot doorway
Yeah.
because it's a barn door, right? That's big. That is big. God, I wish Stone Shape could do bigger stuff. Okay, let me. Shit. I can't get Alphonse out of the room. Sorry, I'm taking so long to figure out what I'm going to do. This is a new terrain all of a sudden. I mean, I could do something big. Okay, I'm going to... I'm just gonna cast Beacon of Hope. I choose Alphonse and Alistair. Oh wait, Alistair is more than 30 feet away, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, so I choose myself and Alphonse. And now I heal at max, and we get advantage on wisdom saves.
And get maximum number of hit points possible from any healing.
Yeah, the problem is that the Shield of Faith just fell.
Oh, okay, so now my AC is 15.
Yeah. And then I'll rush in front of him. So is he in this spot or in this spot?
Alphonse?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. He's right. That's right. You're ahead of him. He is. He's right.
He's here?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to run here and try to kind of get in the path of things.
Okay.
And put my shield up and hope for the best. Yeah, I think that's all I can do. Yep. And I end my turn.
Alrighty, Alphonse, you are up.
Okay. This is so when Alphonse enters, what exactly does he see?
As you run in, other than the flurry of spears throwing at you, and this shield that comes out trying to knock you out, you see what appears to be just a regular workman's barn. They seem to be milling hay, bundling it up, trying to make coils, trying to make bales. Give me a quick perception to see if you notice anything importante.
15.
You notice there's a small slit coming from down here, and you can see a man hiding behind a couple of items. You think he may be threatening towards you. He seems to be spying and holding an object in his hand.
Where do I see him?
Down here. On this wall.
I am going to do this because Alphonse is real dumb right now. I'm going to cast a fireball at that location
Oh boy.
at level
Okay.
3.
Just have a regular barn burning.
Yep. It's a barn burning ceremony. Oh, well, we can't have those 3 1s or that 2, so I'm going to use meta magic to use empowered spell. So I'm going to reroll
Naturally.
4 d6s.
And you're at 20 right now. Come on. Big money.
Yeah, that's
35.
better.
35?
Yeah, 35 damage.
I love meta magic.
It's pretty
Oh,
cool.
man.
And I feel like it would get this guy too.
How big is Fireball?
It's a 20-foot radius.
A 20-foot radius.
That's a 40-foot diameter.
Yes, that's right.
Oh,
40
you
foot
have
diameter.
you have the spell. Fireball. Is it in your spell effects area?
Oh, let me check.
I might not be.
It's definitely not daylight big.
Yeah.
Oh, 20
It's
foot.
20 foot.
1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, that's right. Cool.
I don't
It's,
think
it's twice that big.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's twice that big.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh,
Mhm.
it keeps shrinking. I don't know why it's doing that.
Fireball's AoE is absurd.
It's pretty dope.
Sean, is that you doing that or is that me?
No, I'm not doing anything.
Okay. Oh, it just won't let me let go of the thing.
Oh, huh.
Okay.
So I want to aim it so I get the other guy too.
Yeah,
wanna get
hit
both.
the wall and just blow up
Yeah.
the wall.
Exactly.
1, 2, 3,
Yeah, the
4.
wall compounds and all the hay catches fire in a brief second, then burns out. Hay's fast burning. But also, I gotta check to see if the roof catches. You looked out, it doesn't.
God.
So the other guy took 35 damage as well?
Yeah.
Both of them did?
Yes.
Are they still alive?
They're still alive.
All right.
They're tough boys.
With my extra action that I get from haste, I'm going to use disengage, and I'm just going to run 60 feet throughout the barn just yelling Gilther's name.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
All right. Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Oh,
Just playing the
Jesus.
character. Just playing the character.
God damn it.
Sorry.
Alistor, make a charisma save.
Okay.
Just so you know, I put him kind of sideways out the door instead of straight out so that it would work with the map. But he's still
Sure.
the right distance away.
Alistor, you're banished to another plane.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, shit!
Wait, what?
All of a sudden.
Oh wait, I use my inspiration to get advantage on that.
To get advantage, you get a re-roll. You don't get
Okay,
advantage.
reroll then.
That's worse.
Damn it. Never using inspiration again.
Oh, this is bad.
So you end up in a little misty area. You seem to what looks to be going on as the same gray color for eternity.
Yeah, I'm just in like a harmless pocket dimension, right?
Also, I gotta double check that that doesn't end your banishment. It's concentration.
I have advantage on concentration.
Yeah, I don't think...
You know, you being in a demiplane wouldn't take that guy back from his demiplane,
That's
so
what I'm thinking.
but I'm
So
gonna
he'll pop back one turn before Alistair now?
two.
Or two turns before Alistair. Okay.
Oh,
Jesus.
Alphonse in front of you.
Mhm.
You see Father Gilther. He looks to be perfectly fine. He says, Alphonse, be at ease, my son. There is no need for fighting here.
Whoa. Hold on.
Wait, is that...
Hold on. My whole system just went down.
Oh, well, that sounds like a good spot for a break then.
Yeah.
narratively and technically?
Okay, we're back. It did it
And we're
automatically.
back.
Hello.
Sorry, guys.
I'm
I
not
don't know what's
back.
going
I'm
on. My
still
whole
a Demi.
system just glitched out on me.
No worries. And we're back from our break.
A brief
Last
break.
time on Toll of the Dice.
Yeah, exactly.
So it. I mean,
Alphonse.
Father Gilther, what's going on? I thought you were kidnapped.
Oh no.
Here's something that Alphonse remembers: we're fighting monsters that take the shapes of the people that they kidnap.
Nope,
Nope.
he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
That was, you know, that second I just took. That was me going. Would Alphonse remember that? Or am I metagaming? Alphonse won't remember that
Okay.
unless you'll let me roll
Alphonse
for it.
is not a thinking
Give me-
lad.
No, apparently not.
Just give me knowledge arcana. You've been fighting these things for a couple days.
7. I told you, narratively.
This is the lowest stat.
Perfect.
And again,
Yeah.
wisdom is my lowest, so.
He says, Alphonse, I've been looking for you all over.
I'm sorry.
I know you're sorry. And I'm sorry that I let you go on that adventure alone. Clearly it's too much for you.
What? It's not.
Alphonse. Alistor, in the pocket dimension, you sit and think.
I
While
thought,
you're having
why
this-
prep calm emotions? There's no reason to prep that spell. We're not going to need to calm any emotions today.
Oh, God.
Behind you, Drum, I need you to make a wisdom save, bud.
At advantage.
Yay!
Yay.
I'm just,
One and a
I'm
two.
just sitting in my pocket dimension thinking,
15.
oh, so this is what it's like.
Oh boy.
This isn't that bad.
Drum, you take 44 psychic damage.
Oh,
Come
shit.
on.
Party wipe, you guys.
Memory drained.
I'm still at full health.
You have a D4 subtracted to each ability check and attack roll you make.
Okay, well.
This can expand each time you get memory drained.
So, is this a status?
0.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I have
I guess I don't know. It's not like it's not one of the big status. It's like an effect rather.
Okay.
But make your case.
No, I'm just trying to figure out what I would use to clear it.
Greater restoration or heal.
Or heal. Which I do have. Okay, cool.
Heal?
Forge Cleric.
Wasn't that like a 7th level spell?
Drum, what's your AC?
20.
Okay, you get hit twice.
Damn it, Jim. I'm a war cleric, not a healing cleric.
You take 18 bludgeoning, and I need you to make a strength save.
How many of those? So how many are these magical weapons? First of all,
They're not.
and then the bludgeoning. How many individual hits did I take? 2. So it's 18 minus 6. So that's 12. Okay,
Um,
and make a strength save. Minus D4.
yeah, minus the D4.
Ooh.
Ooh. Yeah, that's not
10.
good. 10.
Jeez.
Okay, you're knocked prone.
Great.
And I need you to make another either dex or strength. This is an opposed grapple.
So you decided to TPKS today. Oh, I guess I could always teleport out. Oh, not if I heal. It's probably better to teleport. 17. Whoa. What?
Ooh.
Huh.
26.
Apparently the gladiators.
Yeah. Okay.
So they pin you down and restrain you. Wow, man, upper level shit is really fucked.
Thanks, Jared. Thanks.
Hey, you're welcome, man. And they grab you by your arms, Drum,
Should've managed that
and
other
shove you down into the ground
guy. I
and
can't-
yell, "Ha! I don't know what they were talking about. You guys are nothing." Let's see. That was their turn, which means it's now Drum's turn. Drum,
It's my
would you
turn.
Would you like to try and escape this grapple?
No, I've got a better idea. I am going to.
Ooh, that spell is somatic, which means you have
Uh,
to wave your arms, which are currently pinned.
Ooh.
Wait, so my
give me a-
arms can't even move?
Yeah, they pinned you down by your arms, but give me a sleight of hand check to see if you can wiggle your hands to make the right components.
That's not going to be good. Oh, 17.
17. Nice.
Ooh, all right, wiggly fingers.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to meld into the floor. Because the floor is
Hell
stone.
yeah.
I'm just going to meld into it. Yep.
I am one with the stone.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Oh,
You
wait. That's not 17. It's...
Oh, yeah. Good point. It's 14.
14. That's enough.
Okay.
Hmm?
That's enough.
Oh, it's enough?
Oh,
Great.
wow.
Okay, yeah, then I just, sink slowly into the floor, smiling. And end my turn.
Can you move? Wait,
No.
what would happen to the people grappling him?
I can't pull... what? Wait.
Right. So where their hands get maybe chopped off when the stone like seals back?
I don't know, Alphonse, why don't you roll D100 and find out?
I'll roll D100.
That would be great if their hands just get fused into the floor.
Right. Where's a D100? No. Hold on.
It would be so cool if you could move like through the stone as long as it remained.
I know.
But that would make it a much higher level.
Yes.
I think.
I can't find the D100 on this.
I know, you can't even pop... Like, if you go into a wall, you can't even pop out on the other side of a wall. I think you can do 2 D50s or... Wait.
All I have a D20 and then there's a fudge.
Go to advanced.
do the
life.
Click on the dice itself.
Advanced die roller.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Thank you.
and then the drop.
That's what I had to
down.
do for my D100.
22.
Sorry, bud.
I tried.
They pull their hands away just in time.
Oh, he's my
That was
beacon of
Drum's turn, which means
I'd rather have Pokemon anyway.
hope.
think. How many turns is a minute?
10.
10.
10?
And
Okay. In 3 turns.
It's the passage of time in fights is just bonkers.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So like, all right, and this last hour of combat was 12 seconds.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, totally.
Alphonse.
Meanwhile, you
yeah.
travel for like 2 weeks in 5 seconds.
right.
D&D time.
Doo-doo-doo.
Alphonse,
Yeah.
you don't need to fight anymore. It's okay.
Alphonse, you definitely still need to fight.
Hear you.
That's just my voice in your head.
No.
That's what I'm always saying in your head.
I mean, that's true. You're not wrong. But they said you were kidnapped. What's going on?
I have a lot to tell you, but first, you and me need to go downstairs and just have a chat.
Well, what about Drum? I'm gonna look over where Drum was.
Perception.
You see some rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. 8.
Wait, he's gone. He seems to have left you.
Now, is that my thought, or do I just see that he's gone?
You could take a look outside and check on Alistair, too.
Yeah, right.
Where did
With a
everybody
perception of
go?
8, you notice that both Drum and Alistair are nowhere to be seen.
What'd she do with my friends?
I've done nothing. I myself has done nothing. They seem to have left of their own accord.
Who are these people?
Every soul needs to be saved, Alphonse. Okay? I can't abandon the poor and the sick. You know me. Alistair?
Oh, I want to do an insight check, as he said you know me.
Yeah. Insight.
19.
19?
Is that him?
Yes. Yes, that's him.
Okay.
Oh, God. Drum, you're up.
Wait, you said
Yeah, he said
Alistair.
Alistair.
Oh, yeah, Alistair, you're in the pocket dimension.
Okay.
But your armor is reacting strangely.
Does
It seems to be angry.
when you're banished, do you get to do saves? Oh no, it's concentration. So we
you
would
have to
have
hit-
to know who banished him and then break
It
its
does.
concentration.
It does specify that you're incapacitated while, and so I think actually it probably does cancel my banishment on him because I'm incapacitated, not just like sitting there.
But your concentration was never broken.
Yeah, your concentration isn't broken.
Yeah, what? Yeah,
so
like,
you
it
already
says-
cast
it
the
says-
spell.
Yeah, it says incapacitated, which is like a vague word. I don't know if that's like a specific condition.
There are
Or-
also, so rules is written. There are rules that specifically say you can't. The spell has no effect while you're on another plane of existence.
Yeah.
I see nothing there that says that.
That's true. Yeah, I was looking through that too.
That's why I made that call.
All right.
Earlier. It's I know I thought about that. Otherwise, he would have been right back in the fight. And yeah, just to double check, banishment puts him right back to the spot he was. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
the exact spot, or if that spot is then occupied right next to it.
Right.
Okay.
So right there.
Perfect.
It doesn't. The fun thing with that is it doesn't specify if it's like the spot is empty, but there's a cage around it now,
Yeah. You could build a cage there. That's
which is the most fun thing to do with banishment.
Yeah.
Drum above you, you can hear footsteps pounding on the stone floor.
Yeah, I'm not actually. What I'm gonna do. So the
Just-
spell lasts for 8
That's right
hours.
there.
Do you have to be asleep for a long rest,
I
or do
think
you
for
just have to rest?
Yeah.
You have to be asleep.
Yeah, and specifically, you can't really be wearing armor to rest, otherwise you get a point of exhaustion. But you can do a short rest.
I can do short rest. So I just want to tentatively start a short rest.
Can you rest while maintaining concentration on a spell?
So melded
Melded
to
to
stone is not concentration.
Oh, really?
So I would
Yeah.
drop Beacon of Hope, but I wouldn't necessarily drop Meld into Stone.
So what you're saying is you're taking a dirt nap.
I'm taking a dirt nap. Exactly.
Is it a short rest hour?
Yeah, it's an hour. Or it's half an hour to an hour, depending on the DM.
Alphonse might not be alive, so.
Well, we'll see. I'm going to start the process of, resting but I can still listen, right? Like I can still kind of hear what's going on around me.
In that case,
Is that, I'm asking if that's a thing.
if you can short rest.
Well, like, can you short rest but still be aware of your surroundings?
Um,
You're not
Yeah.
like unconscious.
You're just like chilling, right? And so like I'm gonna start the short rest, but if anything if anything happens, I may break out of it and not get the effects of it. Is what I'm trying to ask.
okay. A short rest is an hour though.
Sure, but I guess my question is, do I have to commit to the full short rest, or can I end
Yes.
it at any time if I feel like it?
You can end it, and then you don't get the effects.
And then I don't get the rest, right? Yeah. So I want to start the short rest with the condition that I may end it if I hear something crazy happening.
You
yeah,
got it?
rests are very weird mechanically.
I know.
It's like it's not how like regular resting works. Like, all right, well, I was woken up a minute before the end of my 1 hour nap, so I feel not rested.
Yeah,
now.
totally.
But like the mechanics that would be involved in like incrementally gaining more
Roll
slots
half
back.
the amount of hit dice you would.
That would
rolled.
actually be cool, like to get incremental resting.
Oh, yeah.
It would
Um,
be very complicated mechanically.
But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna like start that process.
So that's
and if I have
100
to,
turns.
if I have to drop the beacon
Yeah.
of hope to do that, I will.
Okay. Alphonse, you're up. Gilther he puts out his arm, and then his other arm says,
And then slimy tentacles sprout out
Hey,
of his
you're not here. I have no reason not to think it's him.
he
I
reaches
trust
out for a
You have
hug.
every reason to think it's not him.
Nope. Not according to the dice.
Oh, love the
Dice.
die.
Gilther reaches out his hands for a hug. Come here, son.
My fire eyes drop into tears. I start crying and I walk towards him and give him a hug.
Okay.
Make a wisdom save.
He consumes you.
Yeah, exactly.
He
Listen.
says,
I know it's. Go ahead. Sorry.
Looks like
Um,
it's gonna be Alistair and Drum infiltrating this place in an hour.
Tale of two dads.
Yeah. Two dads fight for their son's
Um,
life.
Gilther says, it's good to have you back, son. No. It's been hard, I know. Your friends are gone. I don't know where.
what's going on. Everything's so difficult.
I know. I know it is.
I don't know what to do with this power.
You need to grow it, son. You're special.
Please help.
I'll do everything I can, just like I always have. Come downstairs. We'll have a talk.
Okay.
Takes you to the bottom end of the barn and releases a hatch behind one of the stables. When it leads, you see an opening to a ladder. He says, "Now down there, I think everything's going to start to make sense to you, okay?"
Okay.
All right. Do you trust me?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you go down?
Yep.
By the way, I'm going to count that as 2 turns of Alistair banishment because of how much movement that was.
Yeah. Are we still in combat?
Technically, we're not, right?
Yeah, no one's fighting at this point.
Yeah, no. Technically, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's
Tell
a
me when
sulfurous-
He had a hug, and I'm in a pocket dimension. Drum is a rock.
So at some point my haste is going to end, which
You're
means
just very
And you're gonna
jumpy.
be
I-
paralyzed.
I can't move for a turn, so I'll be stunned for 6 seconds.
Oh,
I
okay.
read very carefully.
For 6 seconds, you feel a wave of lethargy come over you. And then the latch shuts as Gilther follows you down, and light becomes darkness. There's a sulfurous pop as the farmer pops back into existence and scans the area. And roughly 2 minutes after that, Alistair, you pop back.
You're back.
Is he right in front of me still, or did he already leave?
He seems to be gone.
I reappear and immediately shoot an arrow, and I'm just like, damn it! All right. So I looking around. Let's see, perception. I'm guessing I don't really see. Oh,
Natural
nat
20. Nice.
Yes.
Natural 20 to spot
That
the
is-
farmer.
Racing
Amazing.
around looking for Alphonse, Drum, because Drum's still in a rock. Alphonse
You
is
don't
in a
know that.
basement. Well, yeah,
I'll
so I'm looking around trying to figure out what the hell happened and where anyone is.
Give
Are
me
did the guards leave, or did they stand over where Drum is in the floor?
give me investigation.
Nothing with the nat 20 perception?
Oh, I mean, that's enough to see, but investigation will tell you more information.
Probably gonna fail this roll then.
You don't see any of the guards. As you run around the area, you don't see anyone. In fact, the whole place seems to be empty and silent.
Hey.
Investigation will take you into the barn, and that's enough to see a little bit of stone changing about here.
Right there.
Yeah.
And I've seen Drum use this before, right? When we in White Plume Mountain, remember I saw him merge something into the wall. So I know
Yeah.
that this is something Drum does. So I'm just like, Drum, no one else is here. Are you in the floor?
Hold on. Can I speak? Do I hear that, first of all?
It's muffled through the wall, so give me a perception.
I knock on the ground.
Perception. 20.
Yeah, you hear him clear as day.
Can I talk? You can see. You can hear sounds outside your domain. Where the passage of time? Can cast spells on your. Oh, you can cast spells on yourself?
Oh shit.
Wow.
Oh shit. Well, I would have anyway.
late now.
Sure. Yeah, too late now. That's good to know, though. How long has passed?
5 minutes.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'll cancel my short rest and come out of the wall.
The
the
floor
floor.
verges open, seemingly becoming liquid as you bubble up right about where Alistair is.
I'm going to run to Alistair outside and say, Alistair, we got to hide. And run toward the, trees over here.
Okay, give me stealth.
Okay. Stealthy. Oh, shit. I am not stealthy.
Oh.
Cross
I am
my
also not
fingers.
stealthy.
15.
All right.
Oh,
That's
okay.
not bad. It's the best I can hope for.
Are you doing
How
stealth?
long does
Nah, man, I don't hide. I'm pissed.
How long does the memory eating last?
It lasts until a short rest or a long rest.
And would I know that?
Arcana.
Okay.
Wait, what else was the memory do?
Drum, what happened? Where is Alphonse?
13.
Yeah, that's enough to know.
Okay. Alphonse got tricked. Wait, how much do I know? Fuck.
Always
okay.
gets tricked.
Well, he was running toward who he thought was Father Gilther, but I think it was a slime monster because that's what we
Obviously, it was a slime monster.
Right.
Why did Alphonse not realize that?
So I melded into stone because they put a weird spell on me, and I need to rest for an hour. Do you think he can make it?
You rest. I'll take care of
No,
it.
no. We go in together, or we don't go in at all. Do you think we have an hour? I can probably get rid of this without resting. But it's
I have a little bit of magic left. I'll scry Alphonse, and we can figure out where he is, and if we can wait, we'll recover, and then we destroy them all.
Sounds like a plan.
All right.
While you scry inside the room. As you go down a long path of darkness, Alphonse, at the bottom is a light, a
He
red
needs to make
glow.
a save, I guess, or he can choose to fail if he wants Alistair to know where he is.
Sure.
We'll pick
I'll
up
never
at
say
that
no.
point. We'll get there soon.
Yeah, it's my
Um,
one slot I have left.
I'm sorry.
Gilther helps you down the steps into a stone cellar. It seems to be red. There seems to be a few passages. He leads you down the front, the main hall, and then right, and then left into a wooden door, and he opens it up. There's candles, insignias on the wall.
This is what do the insignias look like?
They seem to be a great dragon crying tears into the hands of what looks to be robed men or wizards.
Does that strike Alphonse as odd?
Give me knowledge religion.
Are you freaking kidding me? Natural
That's-
1.
It seems very odd. You've actually never seen this before. You've never seen Gilther near such a thing. Alphonse, you know
Okay.
you're special, right?
Father, why are you associated with this? Is there a roll I can make just to know that this is, like, phony?
You could just choose not to believe. As far as you know, though, he is the
He is the real Father Gilbert.
Genuine item.
yeah. But if you want, you could ask him a series of questions that only Gilther would know.
Only Gilther or something that has consumed his consciousness
Right.
would know.
You could equally knowledge arcana. It'd be pretty high though.
I mean, okay, so would, based off the fact that seeing that symbol and knowing Father Gilther wouldn't be associated with that, would that be enough to warrant an Arcana roll? I'm trying not to metagame. That's all I'm trying to do.
No worries. Yeah. It would be enough to seem odd and out of place.
Would that make me question things?
You choose.
Well, I think so. Because the robe thing, that's what strikes me as odd. You know?
The rope thing?
Because the dragon into robed figures
Yeah. The dragon crying.
crying
into rope.
into... Yeah. It's like, that feels culty. So
This
can I
is-
do the Arcana roll?
Yeah.
Hey, natural 20!
Alphonse, for the past 2 days, you've been fighting creatures that mimic other people. And they're very good at eating their memories and deceiving people, making near perfect copies. And as you smell the sulfur in the air, you think to yourself, oh shit, I'm in a room alone with one of these things.
Yeah. How big is the area that I'm in?
It's about
20-foot radius.
about a 9-foot cube.
A 9-foot cube. How big is a T-Rex?
Smaller than that, bigger than that.
Great.
What?
Cool.
Oh, polymorph.
Cool. I'm gonna use polymorph.
So, Alistair, you see Alphonse in the room with this guy, and you can see knowledge clicking in Alphonse's brain, like, wait a
Finally.
minute.
Listen, emotions were high.
Yeah.
Alphonse wasn't thinking.
I know.
Alphonse,
Very emotional.
you
Yes.
see this fake Gilther is still talking to you and saying, Alphonse, sorcerers are a rare breed.
Oh
You're,
god.
you're inherently tapped into the land and the weave of magic
You know what?
and the gods.
I'm not going to cast polymorph. Instead, I'm going to cast hold monster.
And we believe that outside forces are...
Is that a monster?
Oh, man. Hold monster, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, what is that? What save is that? Wisdom?
Wisdom. Oh shit, they're wise as fuck.
No, they're not.
Oh, cool.
14, which is a nope.
Yep. So I hold him?
Yeah, and that's back to initiative.
All right.
But before that,
We're going to take a little 5-minute break.
Okay. Yeah, we'll be back in 5 minutes. Please, if you're watching on Twitch, hit the follow button while we're gone. We'll only be gone for a few. You can also give us bits if you like what you see, and you can subscribe if you want to give us monthly money to keep this thing going. So anyway, we'll be back in a few minutes. Yes, please stay tuned. Oopsie.
I hate those bad rolls.
Or do you dream of electric sheep when you're lying in your bed? Is the waking world more important than sleep when it's all in your own head? Midnight calls from the back of the room like you're hiding know by now. I'm fixing to stay, but you're changing too soon. And now you can't get down. And in your eyes, the light is on. You dream of deserts glowing in the sun, but I'm long gone, long gone. I'm fixing a hole where the train gets in, and it stops my spine from wandering. You sang me this line now again and again, but it's not the one he sings. And in your voice, the truth sounds wrong. You can tie me down to the top of the world, but I'm long gone, long gone. The summer sunlight on my arm, in the cold morning dawn. I'll see it sometime. The summer sunlight on my arm, in the cold morning dawn. I'll see it sometime. The world's turning. I'm always thinking what you can lean on now. and someday we'll understand. I couldn't stop it, I couldn't stop it. It happened twice before, and I wouldn't have it any other way. So come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, and come over, I said. Don't say it's over, come on over. Say you'll stay. Say you'll stay. Say you'll stay. Say you'll stay. I can't believe it. Don't have to see it. If I keep losing sight, then I can feel it. We made a wager to not be strangers. Win and lose, the odds are even. I would bet my life to believe in love. It's all I'm thinking of. It takes a lot just to ignite. You've got the cleanest heart, but a dirty sleeve. So please don't leave. Just stand by your man. If you love all that I am, and I like just like you like, and someday you'll understand. I couldn't stop it, I couldn't stop it. It happened twice before, and I wouldn't have it any other way. So come on, come on, come on, come on, and come over, I said. Don't say it's over, come on over. Say you'll stay. 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 The world's turning, I'm always thinking what you can lean on. Now I know you'll be gone. Our world is sinking, our violets shrinking, but you're the only one that could ever lean on me. How to believe in love. Was it meant for us? I could only figure half of the whole picture. I need your point of view. So stand by your man. If you love all that I am, and I like just like you like, and someday.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to episode 16 of Toll of the Dice. That was craziness, and I think we have more craziness to ensue over the next 45 minutes. If you're watching us on Twitch, it's twitch.tv/tbk_games. Follow us, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. And if you are watching in the channel feed on Twitch, you'll see some shirts underneath the video. Click on those, see if you want to buy any of the merchandise. It helps keep the lights on, and it's really cool stuff. I've got an order coming to give myself and people things for Christmas. So anyway, I'll turn it right back over to Jared so we can maximize the next 45 minutes of our time.
Excellent. Alphonse, you've just now held the Gilther in place.
The Gilther.
He seems, the Cimmerillicum seems to be immobile.
How long does that last?
Hold monster? 1 minute up concentration. Outside, Alistar and Drum are scrying you, and they can see that you've come to your senses and are holding this thing, and they would know.
Or I'm watching and like transcribing it to Drum. Like, oh, okay, he figured it out.
Drum cast
Thank
Greater
you.
Restoration.
Yeah, I'm going to pull some diamonds out and cast Greater Restoration to get rid of the charm, and also drink a Greater Healing Potion, which I just added. while he's scrolling.
Nice.
I am going to interrogate this thing.
Oh. I don't know if a paralyzed person can talk. Let me double check.
Oh, shoot.
No, I think it's come up before when hold person was cast on me. That
Yeah.
you're completely paralyzed.
Oh, all right.
They can't move or speak. Yeah.
How far?
They
is that?
automatically, but Alphonse, he automatically fails strength and dex saving throws. And you got a 25 Arcana. These things are vulnerable to fire.
Is there any sulfur in the air?
Yeah. Well, it's coming off of him.
None that'll make me explode.
No.
So can I just unload firebolts into him for a straight minute?
He gets to redo his save every time, I think. But yeah.
Really?
Oh no, it's like the end of its turn, not when it gets hurt. Hold monster is great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, for a straight minute.
Just paralyzing.
Yeah. So that's what, 10 firebolts?
10 firebolts. Yeah,
1,
with advantage.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 9 hit, I assume.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
It's 9 hits.
All right.
It's weird
1,
that there's even a roll
2,
to attack in that, because it's
3,
he's
4,
standing right in
5,
front of you. He's
6,
paralyzed.
7. Oh, hold on. I did 7, 8, 9. Okay.
It's a lot.
How much is that?
It's basically 20 on average. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 20 times 9 is like 180. 150 to 180.
I'm still watching this in the mask.
Alphonse, you just unleash a
Yeah,
fury
so-
of fire on this thing as it burns away second by second.
You know,
And then you see the fire burn a little slime trail back in the other room. Somewhere else, you can hear a.
I'm smiling real big.
you
I'm
know,
a proud papa.
we're gonna do a little reference. You know, in Dragon Ball Z, when Vegeta gets really mad at Majin Buu, and he just unloads his Gallic gun, and he goes, "Why won't you die?" It's kind of like that, except Alphonse just has all the fire in his eyes. A lot of just black electricity coursing through it. Some of the firebolt has courses of black in it, and he just screams as loud as he can.
Which you don't need to do right now with my ears right next to you.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to. Don't worry.
Yeah, you incinerate this thing, and a lot of the wall gets scorched. Some of the tapestry goes up. As the smoke clears, the Simulacrum is gone, and the smell of sulfur is no more. Drum and Alistor, you can actually over here. Actually, wait, sorry. Over here, see a little bit of smoke coming up from under the ground.
What the? What is going on?
I'm proud of him.
I take it that's our little Al.
That's him. He just incinerated that slime.
Nice.
Let's go save our boy.
Before we go, I'm not feeling so hot. Do you have any way to help me out here? I couldn't rest.
Here you go. Let's see.
So I'm at 97. I've got about 50 points that I could still use.
Okay, I'm gonna use Healing Hands as my Asimar feature. Give you 12 points back.
Hey, Jared.
Just a flat 12.
Okay.
And then
I see. I'm just alone in this hallway, right? And beyond me is just a wooden door.
Yeah.
Can I?
Oh, a
What?
metal door.
Oh, sorry.
A metal door, yeah.
A metal door. Okay. So can I do an investigation to see like what's on the other side, or like put my ear up to see if I hear anything like that?
Perception or perception.
Perception.
16.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm pretty close now. We're good.
Okay, yeah, it was 16.
17.
Perfect.
Sure.
Yes.
17.
7. On the other room, you can hear the sound of muffled talks, and the sound of.
I'm gonna take a potion of healing very quickly.
Okay.
I don't know what that translates to. Like, how much roll do I? How many dice do I control?
Is it just a potion of healing? It's 2d4 plus 1. 2d4 plus 2, I'm sorry.
2d4 plus 2.
Yeah.
So 9. Great.
Hey, Alistair, you got any way to get message to Alphonse that we're on our way in, just to wait a couple of seconds?
I'm gonna slowly open the door.
Shit.
No.
Then let's go. We got a bolt.
Caw, you saw smoke. That means you can check on the ground. So I'm gonna go ahead and just open that door real slow, like stealthily, if you will, so they won't notice.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you're gonna.
we can go to where the smoke is and see if there's like a vent or a grate or something we can pull aside to get in there.
Okay, give me 1 sec. Alphonse, stealth roll. Alistair and Drum, investigation.
I'll just aid him so he can get advantage on it.
Oh, 7.
7.
Okay, what do I see? You know what? I don't even care.
That's medicine.
Listen,
I'm just gonna cast Fireball.
All right,
I have a stylus. I don't have a. It's hard to poke the right thing.
Here, I'll do it. You aid me.
Oh, that's intimidation.
all right. Real quick.
There we go.
Okay, 20 investigation.
20 investigation. You guys find a little latch kind of buried under some brush. As you open it, it has a ladder going down into the ground into what looks to be a red lit stone cellar.
Okay, let's go.
You hear a large, as you open it up, you can hear a large as a door is opening from somewhere down there.
I'm going to cast light on my hammer and get down that ladder as fast as possible.
Okay.
I'm gonna just drop down and cast levitate on myself as I approach the end.
All right.
Oh, that's
Okay.
Ascendant step. I still got it.
Give me 1 sec. I'm setting this up. I'm so happy about this. And you said you cast Firebolt, Alphonse?
yeah. So in my head, this is what James wants to do. I don't think it'll translate, but I want to Mad Magic Careful Spell to whoever isn't a bad guy, but I don't think I gave Alphonse enough time to do that.
How do you define bad guy? How are you going to identify
does
that?
Anyone I
really
don't
define
recognize.
bad guy?
If I see guys or Father Gilther, or really anyone who looks like they're in mortal danger, chained up, looking like they're gonna die, I want to cast Careful Spell on.
Yeah, anyone who doesn't want to be there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that-
As you open the door and as Drum and Alistair fly down, you enter into a prison
Oh.
full of bodies that seem to be covered in slime. They seem to be sort of in stasis and coughing up ooze from their mouth. There seems to be a burn line from the wall from where that Cimmerillicum was. You see Drum and Alistair come to the other end. Each of these cells has a gem, a diamond. Drum, you would recognize each one of these as being worth about 300 gold. And there seems to be some writing around each of the
Oh
cells.
shit. Okay, sorry.
There's writing in Infernal.
Infernal, yeah. And also you see, give me perception.
Who?
Anyone.
Goddamn.
I want to do it too.
11.
Perception.
Okay, you spot Gaius in this cell.
Uh-huh.
You see Randall up here.
Randall.
Stabby stab.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm
You see a
surprised.
street kid. It says town guard, but you see Father Gilther laying down and a random dwarf over here. In the center, you see a bunch of runes covering the floor. On each of them is a diamond with a different set of runes.
What the?
Oh.
That's not what I meant to do. That. There's some runes.
So
How many runes are there?
4.
Just right down the center?
Yes.
What language are they in?
Infernal.
Cool, I read them.
Knowledge Arcana.
There we go. Does that look good?
Oh yeah, perfect.
where does my fireball go?
Wherever you want it to.
Well,
Okay, these are summoning glyphs. You think they're
God.
triggered by some sort of alarm.
Careful, those are summoning glyphs. They might be triggered to react to some sort of alarm. Oh, there's
Oh. Does anyone have dispel or counter? Oh,
Did you just throw off a fireball, Alphonse?
no one.
that's where it would land. I told you I opened the door and cast fireball.
Okay.
Without checking to see if there are any hostiles.
Yeah.
I'm going to dispel magic at 4th level on the rune closest to me.
Dispel is fireball.
No.
Or counterspell is fireball.
He said it was careful spell, so anyone he recognizes it's not going to hit.
Okay.
Go ahead
mean, if
and
Jared
give
lets
me
me do that.
a dice roll, Drum.
A dice roll?
Yeah.
What kind of
It's-
dice roll?
It's the DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. So a wisdom, I believe.
Oh. Wait, what?
It doesn't. The magic doesn't dispel immediately. It's a cast at a higher level.
Oh, 10. So wisdom?
Yeah.
Wisdom. Hello. There we go. Sorry, the first one is 20.
Oh. All right. That gets rid of the first glyph.
Oh, thank God.
It burns away slowly.
Okay, I'm going to run forward, unless we're in initiative here. I'm going to run forward and do the exact same thing to the next one.
Okay. Cast dispel magic. See if you can beat
It's
the save.
4th level. 10 plus the spell's level. So
The spell is equal to or less than the level of the spell slot you used.
wait, what? Anyway, sure. 7.
Oh no. It starts glowing red. And the circle opens up. And you see coming out is the farmer slowly emerging from a circle. You know, I was rather hoping we'd get here sooner. But hey, I've got all day.
So where did my fireball go?
It already went off.
I know, but like, did it do anything? Did it catch any slime? Did it damage the diamonds that were affecting the people?
No.
Okay.
So what appeared right in front of me?
The farmer from outside.
The farmer. Ah, the motherfucking farmer. Okay.
I'm willing to make you an offer. You can take any one of these prisoners if you just give us the boy.
Do I hear this?
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna-
cast Firebolt.
I grab him by the neck and cast inflict wounds at 5th level.
Initiative for Alphonse and everyone.
Okay. Did I get the spell off or no?
Yeah, you got the spell off.
Okay.
But you
Did
still
I
have to
get my spell?
I know. I've got an 8. That's great.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
God damn it.
Count
Did I get my spell off?
heavy. Yeah.
Does a 14 hit him?
No.
Alright.
That was the wrong choice. 2 of these glyphs light up. And you hear something that
Wait, how many runes were there? 3 or 4?
We have 3 left. We have 2 left
okay.
and a farmer.
Oh, okay, got it.
Oh, where is he? Where's my guy? Where's my big strong man? Where'd it go?
Where's my big strong man? Where's my big strong
Where's
man?
my strong man?
Oh man, I thought it was. Oh, I'm so mad. This thing archived something that I needed for this episode. Oh, that's so annoying. But you see, popping up in the center of the room, is a large horned devil.
Great.
Oh yeah, that's the one. And he says,
Finally! I've been waiting all day!
Yeah, I remember that guy.
and he turns to you, Alphonse, and you're up.
Huh. Alright. 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 Okay. I'm gonna do Guiding Bolt at level 4 to hit the devil. 24 to hit.
24 hits.
So 27 points of damage. Radiant damage.
Alrighty. Your bolt shimmers through the air and wraps onto him. He yells,
Whoever attacks him next you have advantage on.
Alistor Exaltorio, you are up.
That's an action. I just start off. I'm just going to shoot some arrows at that demon
Okay.
or the devil.
Alrighty.
Dude, why do
Shoot
you
your
seem so
arrows.
mad? What?
Or actually, I'm gonna walk forward towards him. Can I do this while doing a thing? I don't know how the actions of it break down.
Yeah,
So
are
what?
you trying to do a little conjuration?
No, I'm going to activate my Radiant Consumption as a Scourge Asimar, and I don't have like a card thing for it. So I start unleashing the divine energy within myself. Pours out of my eyes and mouth. And can I get close enough to the devil to, let's see, be within 10 feet of him?
Yeah, you'd have to. Oh, that's so big. Sorry, I wanted this. Yeah, you can get within 10 feet of him.
Cool. I'm gonna.
You have to
Get
pass
within 10
by Drum and the other guy, though.
Okay, I'm gonna wait to activate it until I get within range of him. I'm gonna say stand back.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, that's going to be attack of opportunity. Where's that not? There we go. If you get past the farmer.
Well, he can only get to the. What's your movement speed?
30.
Yeah, so he can only get to here.
The fiend says,
I like the bold one. I
Okay,
like
then
his
I'm-
armor. I'm gonna wrest it from his bones.
Drum, you're up.
Or actually, yeah, I'm gonna activate Radiant Consumption. Drum, sorry about this.
What?
All right, is that a save?
Oh, so it's on you? So it's going to get me?
Okay, I'm not gonna activate it just yet because I'm
No,
not.
that's
actually
totally
engaged
fine. Is
on the
it
devil.
that it's on, it activates on you?
Yeah, it centers from.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna activate
No,
it.
yeah, do your thing.
Yeah, I'm pissed.
It'll get the farmer too, probably.
Yeah, I can't get close enough to get the devil, but I'll at least get the farmer because I'm within 10 feet of him.
Yeah.
So he's gonna take 6 radiant damage,
Okay.
and I don't have an attack, right? Because I used my action for radiant consumption. It's annoying that that's an action. It should be a bonus action.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk to Mike Merles about that. Okay. So it's a 10-foot radius.
Yeah, 10-foot radius, shining bright light.
And it's
How
only
much
6
damage?
Yeah, it's half my level.
Okay. So it gets me and the farmer.
Yeah, you take. Do you have resistance to radiant damage?
No, just fire and poison.
Ah,
As the radiant damage pushes on, the farmer's face begins to wither and fall. And you see sort of a mummified person with green eyes and infernal writing all along his body.
I know. Would I, as a warlock, would I know about this particular thing?
Yeah, it's the thing you fear most, almost.
What?
It's I think you did Knowledge Arcana earlier about this. This is a
Yeah.
deathlock.
Yeah, it's a deadlock.
A what?
It's a warlock that failed its patron and is now an undead servant of it.
Oh, great.
It's the downside of the power.
Oh,
Okay.
oh.
Drum, you are up.
Okay. I am going to is that an action? Yeah. I am going to 3d6 versus 3d12. I am going to just point right at the farmer and toll the dead.
Nice.
So he takes 30 points of damage. And that's a
Nice.
cantrip.
It's like a save, though.
Oh, yeah, DC 17. Wisdom.
No.
Hey, nice.
Yes.
Oh, he
What's
would
the
take
damage?
Save. That doesn't
So-
need a 17.
He takes 30 points.
And a
Of
9, a
damage.
9, and a 12.
And then I'm going to bring down my spiritual weapon on the deathlock. 15 to hit.
15 to miss.
Yeah, I figured. But it's still there anyway. Okay.
Sweet.
And I'm going to like strafe around him. So I'm in between them.
Okay, that's fun. 10, 15 feet of movement. Okay.
Yep.
So they are up.
Oh,
Alphonse. Oh, that's fun. I like that. I like that a
Great.
lot. You know, there isn't really a thing for it, so I'm just going to do this. Darkness is cast on you, Alphonse, and you are unable to see through it. But you just hear the fiend laughing.
You'll never get to your friends in time, boy. What are you gonna do about it?
And the farmer, the Deathlock, buttons down his coat and reveals a vest full of diamonds just embedded in.
Jeez.
My life is tied to theirs. If you kill me, they'll die. What will you do, adventurers?
Oh my god.
What needs to be done?
Oh shit.
And to Drum, yeah. Where is it? Wha-bam, wha-bam.
Nope and nope.
Ooh, that's a no and a no.
Yep.
Oh man, he tries to just zap you with his fury, but it's being glinted off of the shining light of Clangett and Silverbeard as though two powers are fighting each other. I know your type. You can't do anything to hurt the innocent. Alphonse, you're up. There's a cloud of darkness ahead of you.
Can I just cast another guiding bolt where I remember the fiend being?
Yeah, that'll be with disadvantage though.
But since no one else attacked him, it's still advantage, so it's normal.
Oh, all right, there you go.
24.
Damn, you hit.
Yes.
That was at 4th level.
24. All right, what's the damage?
28
20.
Yes.
of
Oh.
radiant damage. I want to specify.
The radiant damage burns away some of his skin.
Oh, if they didn't need you alive.
That's my turn. That's all I can do.
Alastor, you are up.
I continue walking up, and as I pass by the Deathlock, I cast Investiture of Flame
Oh.
Ooh.
as my Mystic Arcanum.
Ooh. What does that do?
And so, basically, I turn into the Human Torch.
Hey.
Flames race across my body, and I still also have the like glowing celestial light from my eyes and mouth. That's like pure white,
Yeah.
and then I'm like cloaked in like red and silver flame.
Nice.
Pretty sure
Amazing.
that's in your spells. Yeah,
Is it?
I put it in for you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, Investiture of Flame.
Man, if that darkness wasn't there, I really would have fucked up that fiend.
And that's my action. But as I pass by him, so I deal 1d10 fire damage and 6 radiant damage.
Ooh, roll.
And since I'm now damaging him with a spell, I'm going to add 12 radiant damage to that as part of my radiant consumption. It's not concentration. I can stack them.
Nice.
Roll it, baby. You're just this burning, walking fury.
This is my
Wait,
Super
did you
Saiyan
say
mode.
30 feet? And do you pick who you hurt for that 30 feet?
The Investiture of Flame is within 5 feet of me. When they pass through that on the first time of my turn, since I'm activating it right next to
Okay.
him.
It's
And,
within-
I mean,
it just
Drum will
shines
take-
light 30 feet. Okay, I'm just double
Yeah,
checking.
shine light 30 feet.
Making sure you're not killing random people.
No.
Okay.
I'm only catching people on fire if they're within 5 feet of me.
It gets me though when you walk by though.
And you're resistant to fire, right?
Yeah. So I have it.
Yeah, and then once I've passed by him and hang on, let me.
So 1d10.
Yeah, hang on. So let's see. That's
Oh shit.
Wow.
Do I take 0?
Oh, shit.
yeah, that's 1 fire damage, I guess. Or that one goes to Drum. Here's the fire damage for the Deathlock, so they roll separately.
Oh, that's awesome. 4.
There we go. That's 4 plus 18 radiant damage. So 4 fire damage, 18 radiant.
Do I also
Okay.
take the radiant?
You just take the 6 radiant from the half my level.
Oh, okay.
And I also take 6 radiant damage.
As the fire burns, ripping away his skin in the radiance, doubles it so. He starts laughing. I am eternal. They will remake me. They will not remake you.
I really hate this guy.
Yeah.
That's why we gotta go destroy hell.
Yeah.
All right, Alistair. You just run through on fire with everything. Whose turn is it even? Drum, you are up.
Okay. I'm going to do the same. I'm going to toll the dead on the farmer. I'm just going to point at him and laugh. And toll the dead. DC 17 wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
He
Got
takes
advantage.
10. Yeah, 10. God, it would have been better if he weren't missing. He takes 10 points of what is it? Radiant damage.
Damn.
No, necrotic. Whatever.
Heaven, let your light shine down.
And then with my bonus action, I'm with advantage because he's got guiding bolt. I'm going to swing at the dude,
The fiend.
the fiend. Spiritual weapon. 21.
Ooh,
Nice.
hits.
And he takes 10 points of damage.
Better than nothing.
That's true.
Concentration check to see if his darkness holds up. No.
Yes.
Nice.
There you go.
I like your armor, but not your methods.
I am my turn.
Already. Oh, you poor little fools. Don't you understand? The man up here, his body slowly withers away as green pulsating energy flows into the farmer, into the deathlock, and a crystal pops on his chest
God damn
and
it.
pops on the person. All souls do as they must. Feed me. Now, if you'll gladly surrender the boy, I'll let the rest go. And he heals.
Oh, fuck.
Looks like 15. Wow. Okay. Whoops. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this. Okay. And the demon, or the devil, rather, produces, as by magic, a massive great axe. And just starts swinging it at Alastor.
Okay, and now that he starts his turn in range of me, he takes, or when he ends his turn there, he'll take 1d10 fire damage. And, okay, he won't take the radiant until my turn.
Okay.
Which one?
I have,
The one you're
The-
standing next to, or the farmer guy? Or the Deathlock, or the demon?
I'm by the devil.
Oh, the devil. Okay.
Okay. So roll your fire damage.
And I'm assuming since he's a fiend, he'll take half damage, but that's,
You will.
god damn it.
It's still one.
Yeah, one fire damage.
Ones. We are rolling like shit today, guys.
Okay. He slashes you for 33 slashing damage.
Whoa.
Wait, what's the hit?
20 and 24?
Oh, shit, yeah.
How much?
You must have killed an idiot in hell.
How much damage?
What is it? It's 18 times 2? Yeah, 18 times 2. 36. He turns as he's slashing Alistair and turns to Alphonse.
Go on. I know you want to do something. Kill us. Do it.
Alphonse, you're up.
I will run. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Right about here. Then, let me double check something real quick, but I think I know the answer. Well, 60 foot, great. I'm gonna use Cone of Cold, so I can hit the devil and the farmer. I'm gonna cast or use meta magic to use Careful Spell, so Drum and Alisor are safe.
I also have resistance to cold while I'm in Investiture of Flame.
How big is you're doing Cone of Cold?
Yeah, it's 60 foot.
And it keeps expanding, yeah?
Yeah.
And the careful spell makes us automatically save on the save, right? And so
Yeah,
we
it
take
just
half.
protects. I will read.
Just Alistair and just Drum, yeah?
Well, I can go up to 5, so there's 3 remaining other people, correct?
Yeah.
So I'll do
Okay.
it on them as well.
We automatically succeed, and so I take
We
quarter
take
damage from that.
Yeah, we're gonna take half damage. Okay.
Well, that's not how we've done it before, but I'll let Jared decide that. Also, it's 44 points of damage.
Okay, I take 11.
Take 22.
44 cold?
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta
Dex
get out of this
save.
fucking place. Oh, so if you make the safe,
You take half.
You take half of half?
Ooh.
Oh, I have resistance to
Oh,
cold
gotcha.
Alphonse,
because of my investiture.
Yeah.
roll oh god. The farmer takes 88 points of damage.
Nice.
It double. Oh, because he critically failed? Oh, that's amazing.
And he's frozen into
Yep.
a statue
So
That's
he's
what I want to
laughing.
happen.
as he laughs. The crystals slowly begin to
Oh, shit.
and one of the door goes
Well, that's not what I wanted to have happen.
and then another crystal and the doors start it seems to be clicking down 2 every 6 seconds.
Huh.
Winged fiend turns around to you, Alphonse, and says,
Yes. Oh, yes. I've been waiting for you to do this. Watch. Watch them as they die, boy.
We have to get the...
Alistor.
Alphonse didn't see that process happen before, right?
No.
That's
Oh,
what I
there's
thought.
darkness, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You're just consumed.
That's what I thought.
All right, I will. Now that I'm finally in range, he. Okay, I use my action within Investiture of Flame to create a line of fire, 15 feet long, 5 feet wide. So just going like straight through the devil. He makes a dex save.
Bam. Ooh, that's a no.
Cool. He takes 4d8 fire damage, 1d10 fire damage, and takes 18 radiant damage.
18 radiant damage.
Yeah.
I'm really
Holy
just
shit.
gonna roll.
Roll it. Roll all of it, man. Holy God.
Yeah.
Damn. Alistair's just like when you get the curry in Smash.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, and actually, I also I add my charisma to damage from a fire spell, so an extra 5. Let me check the specifics on that. I rolled a.
So,
Wait, hold on. I need to see. These D8s are what damage, Alistair?
The 4d8 is fire, and
Alright,
then
so-
another 1d10 fire.
So that's all fire?
And then 4d8 radiant.
Wait, hold on. I need to calculate that. That's 30 plus 42 divided by 2 is 21. Okay.
And then
so when the fiend laughed at Alphonse and said, "Watch them all die," was there anything noticeable happening to the other people that Alphonse could see?
Give me a perception check. But I mean, without even really trying, you notice that his frozen form, the crystals are popping off,
Mm-hmm.
and there seems to be a release of magic. As like
19.
the door freezes over, as one crystal pops and shatters, a bolt of light goes to the crystal on the door and freezes it solid, and the door kind of just becomes frozen and then breaks apart. And it seems to be going down the line like that to each door.
And the doors are opening.
The doors are opening.
How
and you
many
also
have
notice,
opened so far? So whose are open?
Wait, hold on.
Sorry.
Hold on. Alphonse, you also notice that each of these people has a crystal bound to them by some sort of spell. Drum, to answer your question.
So wait, can
hold
I
on.
use counterspell as a reaction then?
Why would
No.
you want to? It's opening the doors.
It's killing them.
Right now it's opening the doors.
So just the one with Randall and Gaius so far are the ones that have opened.
Those are just Randall and Gaius have open doors, completely open.
Yes.
Okay.
That's all that's happened.
Great.
So that was Alistair's turn.
Wait,
Did you roll your other?
So it was. I got an extra because I used a spell to attack with Investiture of Flame. I add +5 fire damage to that total. That's then divided by 2, and then 18 radiant damage.
And then 18 radiant. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay. Once more, this fiend burns away. And as he's slowly being consumed by the radiance and brightness of you,
He's gone.
he laughs.
Alistor X Ultorial. Ultorial.
He fades out. And then suddenly, these glyphs start popping off faster. Door. Door.
Okay, after that door, I cast banishment on the farmer.
On the body?
On the to get those diamonds out of here.
Ooh. Hold on one sec.
Is there anything visibly happening to the people inside?
You see one. Not yet. So far, it's just the doors.
So that means all the doors are open now, right?
No, just
Oh.
4.
So which 4?
The 4 I mentioned before. The top 4 to the right of the screen.
So the doors that have Randall, Gaius, and Gilther are all open.
Yes.
Okay.
I run to
So that's
Gilther.
exactly when I banish him.
Oh yeah. Hold on. I need to see. The condition is that he dies. But let me see. Oh, well, you got rid of the glyph. So, I guess on another plane of existence.
Right, for a minute, right?
Yeah. So for a minute, you have 60 seconds to deactivate
Everyone
the glyphs.
gather around me now.
They're unconscious.
Shit. I'll grab Gaius.
I run to Gilther and
Yeah.
I grab him.
Alistair, grab Randall.
He's still in fire form.
Yeah, I'm like right now looking around like for the next target.
There are no targets.
Another door.
It's gonna take me a second to realize that.
Okay.
So, do I have Gilther? Did I pull him out?
Yeah, you have Gilther. He's in your arms.
Okay, I run to Drum.
And I'm with Gaius right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna slump Gilther over Drum and run towards Randall.
Hey, Michael, are you playing next week?
I run towards
I
Randall.
think so.
You are. Okay.
All right, Alphonse, you run towards Randall.
Alistair, get over here.
I grab Randall.
All right.
Are the
Their
threats
bodies-
gone?
Get over
What's
here.
Their bodies are still
Okay.
imbued
I
with the diamonds.
dispel my
Wait,
radiant
they're,
consumption.
they're still imbued what?
The diamonds are still imbued on their bodies. They seem to be slowly expanding and
Oh, it's
crystallizing.
on their bodies.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's a spell?
It's a spell glyph, yes.
I'm going to use counter spell. Well, first I'm going to convert 6 sorcery points, or 7 sorcery points, to make a 5th level spell slot. And then I'm going to use counter spell at 5th level to get rid of the spell glyph on Father Gilther.
Okay, roll your DC.
At 5th level?
Hmm.
Okay. It's just my spellcasting modifier?
No, I'm saying like at Oh, it's counterspell. This isn't.
Yeah. It's counterspell.
Spam it real quick. I just need to see something. Yeah, no, roll your charisma based, right? Yeah, roll
Yeah.
D20 and add charisma.
20.
All right. The ice slowly withers away from his body.
On Gaius, I'll do a counterspell at level 4.
Gonna need you to make another charisma.
16. Okay, on
Ice
Randall,
withers away.
I'll level 3.
Tell me when Alistair is right next to
23.
me. I know I'm
Yeah.
Jared.
Yeah, I'm shaking off.
Alistair's there now.
I
Yeah.
use word of recall and I bring us
Wait.
back to Moog. You
I
can do it when we get there.
did. Well, I rolled it before you did that.
Okay.
So I got 23 on the last counter spell for Randall's counter spell. It was at level 3.
Okay. You make it just in time. You guys warp through time and space, traveling again in a bubble through a big wormhole. And you see, approaching is a clockwork castle with a man
God.
holding a staff, berobed. He seems to be decked out in gear with brass, yelling, "I told you I'd be back! No one to stop Simultaneous!"
Can I get
But
some
we'll
fireball
find
now?
out what happens next time on Toll of the Dice.
Thanks everyone for joining us. We'll be back next Sunday to see what happens when we get back to Moog and how we sort all this stuff out.
How are we gonna
Thanks for
get
joining us.
Titus?
Yeah, we'll have to figure that out. We'll have to figure that out. So join us again next Sunday at 2 p.m. Pacific. And please follow, subscribe on Twitch, and we'll see you guys soon. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, guys.
Bye, everybody.
God.
People always say, be careful what you wish for. But I've already made up my own mind. If you could die today, what will you do tomorrow? Fill your lungs with air till you can't breathe. I wanna get higher than the